and Tony's Team Tiger. They're great. Harvey's, everyone's an original. And Swiss Chalet, always so good for so little.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time on TSN Wintersport.
See it, live it. TSN.
This sports break is brought to you by today's Kmart. Everything we do is built around you.
Hi, everybody. Brendan Connor in the TSN newsroom, keeping you posted on stuff going around in sports today. And one of the games in the NHL is an afternoon game today, and that is Florida and Washington. And Bill Ranford looking for his second win of the year. Down 1-0, though, as we pick up the highlights. Panthers needing a win and looking for more, and Ranford makes a save, and then a stick save on Ray Whitney as well. Moments after that, Panthers power play. Steve Washburn will beat a screened Ranford, 2-0 Florida. But 11 seconds later, Caps over the line. Richard Zednik, slap shot, finds the net. Caps trail 2-1 after 1. But look at this. They are closed it now to 3-2, and that is the score as we speak. And let's just remind you, coming right up on TSN, the final of the McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook, Kevin Martin and Kerry Burtnyk. Sports Desk at 6:30 Eastern.
We're talking money. Some very big money. Here in the final of the 97 McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook, BC. Kevin Martin, Kerry Burtnyk, the big money. Who's going to win it? All he could do was hang his head. Guy Hemmings from the Sam Lambert Curling Club in Montreal came close to knocking off the current king of Canadian curling, Kevin Martin, but fell just short. In the second semifinal of this, the 97 McCain TSN Skins game, it came down to a last rock draw to the button between Burtnyk and Madaw, and it was Kerry who walked away with the money. So the reigning Canadian champion Martin advances in his semi, and Burtnyk, as he picks up the final skin, advances over the two-time defending champion Wayne Madaw. And now we've doubled all the money. We'll start with $3,000, finish with $6,900 in the 10th, and you add the winner's bonus. Look what we're playing for, more than $52,500. They are champions both, and they both know how to win big. And they're all set to meet in the final of the 1997 McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook, BC. It's hard to imagine what it must have been like, the hardships that they must have faced. The prospectors were lined up, they say, shoulder to shoulder. The year was 1864, and the cry of "there's gold in them thar hills" drew literally thousands of prospectors from right across North America to the Wild Horse Creek. Legend has it that there isn't a rock, there isn't a stone in this creek that hasn't been overturned in the search for gold. In fact, more gold was taken out of this area of British Columbia than all of the gold taken out of California during their gold rush in 1849. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Cranbrook, British Columbia, and our final day of coverage of this McCain TSN Skins game. And What a pot of gold is on the line today in the final. More than $41,000 plus an $11,000 bonus to the winner. And two teams that know all about winning are going for it. Kerry Burtnyk, a two-time Canadian and world champion from Winnipeg, against the reigning Canadian men's champion, Kevin Martin from Edmonton. Boy, there isn't $41,000 in here, but those two teams are playing for it. With their thoughts, let's join Linda and Ray.
Well, we should have guessed it, Linda, with his Swiss background, out panning for gold.
Looking for money for Christmas.
What a great day we had yesterday with just two classic games. In the afternoon, Martin against Guy Hemmings, and I'm very, very impressed with Guy and that team from Quebec, combination of Pierre Charette and Guy Hemmings with a young front end. I think we're going to see that team again. Kevin Martin, there's not much more we can say about Kevin. He can do it all. You know, two classic games that could have gone either way, both games, especially the game at night where it came down to a draw for the button for all the cash. But in that game, Kerry Burtnyk against Wayne Madaw, a huge shot in the ninth end. If Kerry doesn't make this shot, and he's just got the button, he's got to be full on the button. He doesn't make this shot, it's a shake of the hands. Sure, they play the 10th end, but he goes home and Madaw goes on. This gives Burtnyk a chance to play the 10th. He gets the carryover, and it comes down to this draw for the button, which he makes by a couple of inches and extends his trip towards the cash today. What a terrific game we should have today. Kevin Martin, Kerry Burtnyk.
Well, if we look at the approach to the game, it really hasn't changed a lot over Skins history. Both teams today will be fighting for the control zone. That's the area just in front of the house to the top of the 4-foot. And why hasn't it changed very much when there's been rule changes in curling? Well, because the rules in Skins encourage this kind of play. Remembering the rules, well, you can win a skin by scoring 2 or more with the hammer, or you have to steal the end if you don't have last rock. If you blank the end, you lose the hammer, and you do have to play quickly because you only have 67 minutes plus the 3 one-minute timeouts. So what are we going to see from these two teams today? Well, we saw yesterday that Kerry Burtnyk can play it all. We saw a wonderful draw. Well, he also made a big double takeout to win his skin, so he can play the soft game or the big game. And the same with Kevin Martin. Played some quiet come rounds, but also we see big hits and rolls. So I do think whoever can own the front of the house and leave a shot in play that they can use later, because that's going to be the difference, that's going to be the team that's going to win.
Well, interesting yesterday also what happened was that in the game in the evening, all the skins were won with a team who had to score the 2 points. So it'll be interesting how these two teams approach it today. This should be a good one. Hang around.
Kerry Burtnyk, Kevin Martin, they've met each other many times, and now they're playing for $52,500. And a reminder, you can reach us on the World Wide Web. Find out about the Skins game and all the competitors, or ask us about our season of champions coming up in the new year. Email us with your comments and questions. www.tsn.ca/curling. We'd love to hear from you. We had some nuggets of shots yesterday. Will we have some curling golden moments? You bet. When we come back to Cranbrook.
C.M. Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. C.M. Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. C.M. Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to C.M. Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. C.M. Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
In 1988, Steve and Gina McDonald began their search for something better. A cozy family community large enough to support their dream. They started with a used sewing machine, and in 5 years, the dream grew into an international success. It all happened in Cranbrook. There are now 4 generations of McDonald's in Cranbrook. None of them miss the city much. Cranbrook, British Columbia. It's not a secret anymore.
So, how's business?
Booming, and I'm saving a bundle on long distance.
You switched to Sprint Canada.
And
Speed Pro Signs Plus is your one-stop advertising center, providing your business with all of the promotional materials you need, like boat graphics, instant promotional banners, vehicle lettering and graphics, storefront signs, plywood and plastic signs, plus a full line of printing. Speed Pro is the largest chain of sign stores in Canada, offering all of the advertising products your business needs. Look for the Speed Pro nearest you.
At Speed Pro.
Hold still, Daddy.
Okay.
Get Remington close with Remington E.
You know something? You're doing this very well.
Get Remington comfort with Remington speed.
Yes.
Only Remington has face-friendly microscreens to shave super close or your money back.
Get Remington close, close as can be.
Just like me.
Get Remington close to me.
Now, ladies, get Remington close with a Remington Wet Dry Shaver.
The 1997 McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook, BC is brought to you by McCain Foods Limited. Well, you can't find a seat. Oh, boy, they've been here for the last couple of hours. Staked their claim to the best seats in the Cranbrook Club for this final of the McCain TSN Skins game. 700 strong, and we're glad you're here. Listen, when you've got Shorty Jenkins, BJ Gagnon, and Dave Tofflow from the Cranbrook Club, you've got some of the best ice makers, Ray.
Well, it's a terrific ice surface, Vic. There's no question you got the best making. And let's talk about how it curls. Around the center guard, it's 2.5 to 3. No problem, lots of movement. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. Around the corner guard, you don't see a lot of play out there, but it's 3 to 3.5. You have to be very careful with this area here. If you take the room outside this yellow area, it'll hold and break late. If you take the room inside it, you'll get lots of early curling. There's absolutely no frost buildup. It gets a little warmer on the one side, so you have to be careful of that where the audience is. Be cautious of this slide path. It flattens out. We saw some rocks dig in. Fudge, we call it. It's power against finesse. The draw will be the key. Two great teams. Let's go.
You said you never wanted to mention fudge anymore.
I just stopped eating it.
Kerry, Burtnyk, Kevin Martin. Let's meet the teams representing the Otwell Curling Club in Edmonton. It's Don Bartlett, and from the Assiniboia Memorial, Keith Fenton throwing the lead stones. It's Rudy Ramcharan at second. Rob Meakin for Burtnyk. Don Walchuk throws the third stone for Team Martin. Jeff Ryan for Burtnyk. And the two skips, the reigning Canadian champion, 31-year-old Kevin Martin, and the two-time Canadian, a world champion, 38-year-old Kerry Burtnyk. And interestingly enough, Burtnyk had the choice of stones or hammer. He has chosen yellow stones, Linda, leaving Martin with the blacks, despite the fact that the black stones won both semifinals.
It is interesting, and Ray and I have talked to the players, to the ice makers. They do feel, for whatever reason, that the black stones react differently. Now, the handles are plastic. They are insulated. There should be no reason why black overheats and does things differently, but we look at it, and it appears to happen, Ray.
Yeah, there isn't any question. They talked about it in Brandon as well, that the darker handles, the stones seem to be running straighter, but you know, the handle itself shouldn't make the difference, but they feel maybe there's some the different temperature on the ice surface maybe coming from the bottom, but they're really all guessing and they're not sure. But there isn't any question that the black handle stones in Brandon and here have been running a little bit straighter. Oddly enough, as Vic mentioned, the teams that had the choice chose the yellow, but the black handles won both games yesterday.
$3,000 is this opening first and skin, and so Martin with the hammer must score 2 to put the money in his pocket.
Bring it right in. Perfect line.
Oh, boy. First stone in front, and right behind goes Don Bartlett. Boy, did that ever move. And if you're looking at that black stone, you're saying, hey, maybe that one worked.
I think what they were feeling was less consistency with the black, and the yellow area, Ray just told us, that will curl for just about every stone. It's the white area moving into the yellow where they're having problems with some of the rocks.
Nope.
Both skips were very consistent in thinking that the Yellowstones have an advantage. I talked to both of them, and they definitely felt that way.
Right up on top, Fenton, as we heard yesterday, it was described as trying to choke it off. And even with lead stones now, they're trying to cut off Martin getting his deuce. Wider.
The one thing I'm absolutely sure about, Linda, is that the Yellowstones will dig in, or I don't like the word, you know, will slow up. Once they decide to stop, they'll stop a lot quicker than it seems that Blackstone seems to slide a little bit more. We saw that a couple times.
Hurry, hurry, freeze it. Oh.
So judgment of the brushing with the Yellowstones in particular is really going to be key with both teams, but really key with those Yellowstones because you can carry them a long way and take them a long way.
Now, when I talked about owning the control zone, it's trying to get your rocks into a position where they can be moved up and the opponents can't, and it's all about angle freezes this end.
Careful. How's the weight? Good line. Yeah. Come on. Hurry.
This will go right across. Just light.
Good shot. All right.
The area we're talking about, the control zone area, is this area right in here. Whoever controls this area here will control the game. You can see the struggle to get there.
Just boards. Board.
As we play second stones in his first end, worth $3,000. Linda, I'm a little bit surprised in so much as first one is out in front, and Martin decides to go right away. And now the play, obviously, to the middle. It seems they're trying to win that middle a little early rather than getting some stones out in front.
I think yesterday there was the one tendency we saw was sometimes they got into trouble because there were too many stones and not enough good angles for their stones. So I think early they're going to try and see what the opponent does, a little bit of cat and mouse to see what they will play, but also ensuring there is always a shot, always one of their stones and easy access to get in.
Well, now you just saw an example right there. When they exchanged colors, he didn't want that, didn't want the Yellowstone there, and Kerry doesn't want the Blackstone there.
Yeah.
Rob Meakin.
Whoa! Got it. Right. Go this way.
Trying to set the angle up.
A little bit. A couple inches. What are we doing? Bump?
Trying to get them rearranged, get a little different angle on them by bumping it back just slightly.
Wait's close. Okay. Gonna need it. Down.
Rudy Ramcharan.
Not bad. We've got lots of room. It's quiet. Okay. Line's good. Freeze. Freeze is perfect. Come on. Hurry. Hurry. Line's great. You can just bump it a little.
The two Dons, Walchuk, Bartlett.
That's good. Shot,
and up on top.
He's got a nice angle now, those two Blackstones moving towards the button.
Play the bump. Bump it up. Set.
Kevin Martin needs the deuce to win the skin, and he's got those rocks on, as Linda said, a terrific angle.
Yeah. Hard. Oh, yeah.
It'll break.
Whoa.
Oh, gosh. That little urging of finish pays off. And the raise is right to the face of that Blackstone on the button.
Hack weight. You notice Kevin said hack weight, and he wants to roll the shooter over to the edge of the 12-foot, and that's, they don't want that out of play. Linda, we've seen so many times, because he does have, this team does have that ability to come in off those stones with such a, you know, a regular consistency.
Great shot.
It was a terrific shot. As Ray said, they were hoping the shooter would hang around, but the Blacks are still in very good position.
Shot stone is now yellow, and it's Burtnyk. That's his steal point if he can hold on to it.
Well, he's got to get another rock in play there.
Hey?
There's a rock out in front, so we can't.
That.
Oh, you
We
got
can
that.
see half of this, and that's there for Kevin, is what he's saying.
Almost wouldn't mind trying to bump one up. Okay.
This is what they were talking about. Whoops, excuse me.
Yeah, just bump it up to here. Okay.
Bumping the Yellowstone up.
Burtnyk third, Jeff Ryan here in this first half.
Whoa. Looks like a lot of weight. Whoa.
Yeah, back ring.
Whoa. Stay with this one. Yeah. Hurry. Whoa. Okay.
The weight wasn't too bad. It just didn't break for him. Maybe a little bit too much.
Play this double?
They said back ring.
Is there a double there? Is there a double there?
Yeah.
Huh? How much do I got to hit?
Here's what they're talking about.
Half rock.
Can you see the angle on the TV over there?
Yeah.
You know, fellas, you're supposed to keep your eyes on the game.
Keep your weight up.
That's great because from the hack end, you can't see those angles. It looks rather flat from here, but the angle is there to make the double.
Yep.
The hitman, and here it comes.
Off it, cross, bump it, there it goes. Now I expect Don Walchuk to go down and say, thank you, Ray.
Good throw.
Pretty easy to draw them, tough to throw them.
Wasn't full.
He doesn't miss many of those.
No, but with that weight, it's not good.
Now a problem for the Bison.
Or you want to just throw a bump?
I think bumper. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta stick around.
Just throw a bump, kind of almost close to the nose if we can get. Bumper weight.
Bumper weight onto this one, catch this one and this one. Try and sit right in there.
His numbers may have been a little low in the semifinal, but he sure came up with two huge draws, ninth end and of course the draw for the win.
He got to the center line pretty early. This is going to go big time.
Can they hold it up enough?
Okay.
Whoa. Get over. Whoa.
Bump it up?
Yeah,
No, actually, well, you may not want to, because if you do that, yeah, no, that's good. I don't want to leave him anything.
Right now he's got nothing, right?
Yeah, no.
He's got the triple.
Yeah,
He's going to take that away.
Okay.
Well, what they're talking about is this here. Got the triple. this way here, I guess, up onto this one. Could kill that one, but that's a long shot.
Should be nice down the middle, eh?
No, it's one of these shots where you don't want to
yeah.
do too much to the house because it looks so good right now. You're afraid to
almost
mess
pass.
things up.
It could be like a high jumping. Yeah, it's sitting great for him. Kerry's got nothing to freeze to at this position, so you certainly don't want to move it.
Get it in the rings.
Hurt. Get it to the rings if you can. Come on.
Grab for him. Closest to the stone. Bartlett out in front.
Right in the rings. Come on.
Whoa. Come on.
Okay.
Walchuk now. Can they get it to the paint?
Good shot.
Yep. Either that or this.
I like this.
Like that? Yeah.
Now, this is where they felt that the Yellowstones had the advantage on these kind of shots. That the Yellowstones would move a little more, and this is why Kerry chose them, so we'll soon see. He's going to draw around there and just try and sit a quarter on this one. Kevin will have a number of options to come off of stones or drive it across, but that's about all he has.
Should be just a bit up out there. Yeah, it will be. I threw one out there.
If you were throwing the black stone, you'd probably
More,
take
yeah.
less ice than that. Maybe the edge of the 8-foot as opposed to the middle of the 12-foot.
But that is one reason why Kevin wanted his stone to be up a little further, so he would have an automatic bang bang if this is in the perfect spot.
Yeah. Martin in position now with his 2 to pick up the first skin of $3,000.
Way out.
Yeah. Now it's Fenton and Beacon. Take it as far as they can. Cut him down. Get a good piece of the 4. They get it there. Did they make Martin throw his last one? I'm not sure.
They certainly tried to come to the face of that stone.
Didn't get there. And so Martin will pick up the opening skin. And he was in control from his first stone when Bartlett wrapped one around a center guard. $3,000 goes to Kevin Martin. Burtnyk will try and answer when we come back to Cranbrook.
It's Tony's birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Tony! Happy birthday to you!
Best wishes, my friend.
Happy birthday, dear Tony! We love you, man! Happy birthday to you!
Now you can celebrate with the Tony the Tiger plush toy. To get yours, see details on these birthday edition boxes.
Tony, we think you're great!
Until now, sanding any surface that wasn't flat meant back-breaking work for hands. But the new Dremel Contour Sander gives hands a break. With 18 available contours, it can sand spindles, beaded furniture, fancy molding, wood window frames, even a louvered door. It's lightweight and compact. Hand work. The Dremel Contour Sander. Hands just can't say enough good things about it.
I chose the College of the Rockies because I want a job and a life. After studying, I want to get outdoors in a safe community that offers a quality of life you don't get in the city. My friends and I wanted a college that offered more than just an education. At the College of the Rockies, I live and learn in one of the most spectacular settings in the world, the Canadian Rocky Mountains.
Investing, balancing risk and reward. At Guardian Mutual Funds, we know about delivering the rewards you want. And we know the difference between an acceptable risk and one that isn't. We've spent 35 years applying strict risk management disciplines to Canadians' investments. So we get the returns you need. With less risk. Ask your financial advisor about the rewards of holding at least one Guardian Mutual Fund in your portfolio.
May I take your order, please?
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Wendy's Spicy Chicken is made with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices. It has a spicy hit that'll warm you up.
Yes?
Whatever the weather.
I'll have what he's having.
A cough or sore throat? Aren't you glad you have friends? Like Fisherman's Friend medicated lozenges. They even make nasal passages feel clearer. So try Fisherman's Friend medicated lozenges with over 100 years of effectiveness.
The competitors in the McCain TSN Skins game fly courtesy Air Canada. And team uniforms here in Cranbrook are provided by Adidas. Thank you very much, Cranbrook. It's been a wonderful weekend for this 97 McCain TSN Skins game. Kevin Martin opening with the first skin, $3,000. Now it's Burtnyk's chance. He has the hammer. He'll need to score 2 as we play in the second for another $3,000. Don Bartlett.
Well, you made a good point, Vic, when you said that right from the Don Bartlett shot last end, Kevin Martin had control of that end. Interesting to see he's called this out in front again.
It's good.
Not too tight. Not too tight.
As did Kerry Burtnyk the last end. Wants the front rock. Now the pattern from yesterday carries true here. Kerry Burtnyk.
Spot, Don.
Oh boy. We'll play it just short. Just short beside it. There it is.
Short, eh?
That's what he did yesterday.
I like this call. When we see some traditional curling, we see corner guards played. It rarely comes in unless they're eventually used for an angle raise, that kind of thing. At this stage of the game, I think ownership of the 4-foot band is what is key.
Line. Hard for line. Line. Great.
Bounce it if you can.
Little bump. You can.
Okay.
If you didn't want the overlap, that nullifies the shot because that rock, that Yellowstone, no longer can be used. It gives Kevin a free draw to the 4-foot behind them. Want to sit beside it, not overlap them. Don Bartlett made the big shot, as Vic pointed out in the last end. We'll see what he does here.
Weights down. Little tight, if anything. All right, good.
Oh, weight's okay.
Okay. Room. Got lots of room.
Weight's okay. Well, yeah, weight's okay.
Yeah. Line should be pretty good in the end. Well, leave it as long as you can. Here it comes.
At the end, guys. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Now, one of the hard things with the draws, you're seeing this one not move as much. The draw speed does change a little bit during the game. At the start of the game, it slides fairly well, but during the game is when it changed. Draw speed is when we key on in this. 13.5 seconds to 14 seconds between the hog line is a time for a perfect draw. We'll find late in the game, coming home, the end we're playing now, even ends, is going to be a little slower, especially in the middle band. So it makes it a little tougher for the players. They have to watch every path that they throw down.
This is Keith Fenton.
Off it.
So that's, say, close to backline to hack weight.
Right.
Do I hit it and roll? Do I go in
the roll?
Ah, yes.
Still wait.
Now, choices here sometimes do depend on whether you think you can get movement, and they tried to come around. It didn't work as well. So with Rudy's, they'll try the alternate shot, the hit and roll, to get to that same position.
No, never.
No, this is outside. It's going to run very straight. Not necessarily outside the broom. It just ran straight down there. You got full to the stick.
Rob Beacon.
Now you'll get lots of movement with this because it's inside that 4-foot path, the yellow-colored area.
Good. Got some room. Wait for it if you can. Gonna work a bit. Whoa, wait for it. Yeah. Come on hard now. Hurry hard. Hurry. Right back. Right back.
Boy, it still cleared that top guard by quite a bit.
It did, but
I think, Linda, is the key there was Kerry saying wait for it. In fact, you have to let it break and then you try and save the stone. I mean, I thought sometimes you have to be there and almost carry it and let it break.
Well, late in the game when it starts to have the problems in the yellow area where the pebble is flattening, if you move your brushes away from the stone, you may lose the speed. At this stage, they don't want to sweep it too early because the speed is good and it may hold it on the edge of the 4-foot band and never curl.
Now he got it outside a little bit, right out of his hand. You could see.
Oh, that little bump absolutely buries it, top button.
You see Kerry get on that quickly. They want to get those rocks behind the tee line because Kevin has a way of making use of all of them.
It's okay even here.
Yeah. Okay, short.
Top of the 8-foot.
Same.
Top of the 12-foot, especially.
Whoa for line.
Short. Short.
The yellow band gives you a perfect example. The previous stone didn't get into the white. This one's creeping a little bit into the white, so it'll bend very late.
All the way short.
Yeah. Come on now.
Okay. Got it. That's good.
Want to remind people in the Southern Ontario area about the annual Curl for Kids Celebrity Bonspiel. Wernick, Bodo, Borst, Height, April 9th through the 11th of next year. recall the club, the Avonlea Curling Club in Toronto. It's one of the best celebrity bonspiels
Lots of weight
in our country.
It's a good one, but there's all kinds of good ones, Vic. And people in Thunder Bay for the Heart and Stroke Foundation have the Heart to Heart around the same time of the year with a lot of top skips. The arthritis people in Winnipeg have one at the same time, a way for the curlers to give back a little bit.
Whoa, honey. Whoa.
So if you're interested in playing with some of these top teams, top players, contact the individual areas. As I mentioned, in Winnipeg, it's the Arthritis Society, and Thunder Bay, it's the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
The last two stones played in were a little bit strong for the Martin team. Anything in front of that yellow rock would have been fine, and they keep spilling off. Kerry still putting something in front of it, so it blocks the raise potential.
Off. Whoa. Right off. Whoa. Right off. Right off. Right off. Let it finish. Whoa. Never. Never. Never.
Yeah. Rock. Rock, Jeff.
Touch strong.
Back a little.
Tap it back.
Shot
Same weight.
stone,
Bump this
yellow
back
stone,
a touch.
you still believe?
Can't quite see it all.
Yeah, it finishes good. Even on the nose, as long as you sit in front, it's fine.
Yeah.
Hurry.
A little less.
Okay, hurry.
Line.
No, line's good. Hurry. Hard. All the way. Hurry, we're still by. Come on.
Just
come on,
top
come on,
8,
come on.
top 12.
Hurry if you can get her by. Come on. Okay. Sorry, bump, eh? Right on the nose. We got shot rock. And then we got him in the pocket.
Play this.
Hit our yellow.
I mentioned
Yeah,
that a
hit
couple
the
of
yellow.
rocks were a little bit too deep. This one just a tiny bit light, just by the front run.
Play about here.
It curled enough so that Kerry can see the Yellowstone now, and that's what he's going to play. It's a big pick for Jeff Ryan.
Get it back. Hard. Get it back. Hard.
Keith Fenton, Rob Meakin, back off. Now they're on. As it rides that 4-foot, catch it, angle raise, and it'll sit there to line 2.
You heard some comments on the way down on the brushing from the brushers, and they feel that if they jump on them and give that pressure and really hammer them, they can hold them and even straighten them up a little bit. And that's what happened there.
Okay. It's a tough line to get.
I do think these two sweepers are tremendous. Look at the downward pressure on the brush to hold the line to start with, as you said, Ray, and then they can let it break a little bit as it comes in.
And their body positioning is great too. They're nice and high on the brushes, so their ability to judge the weight is terrific. Yeah, they're great brushers, and they're a great unit. They work together. They don't you don't see them involved very much in the game, and
Just off the nose.
terrific people, both of them. Just wonderful guys.
We talked about Kevin's ability to play a
How's he gonna
variety of
get to enough
shots.
that
This is
black?
probably
That's
his
fine.
strength, the ability to run rocks back. Both him and Don Walchuk are very good with the angles and lining stones up.
Just off the center, run it back onto the Yellowstone.
Hard. Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Skip stones, and Kevin Martin trying to do a little bailing, run it back. He'll catch one.
Here he'll come with the wide draw, try and get the stone right into this area here. Kevin will have this one to play with, or a draw into this area here. Top 4-foot, you heard Jeff
No
say.
more, Jeff.
$3,000 for these ends, for the skin.
First stone. Kerry, Burtnyk, and it's that pressure we've talked about before. Let's get some money in our pocket. Let's take some of that early pressure off. It'd be nice for Burtnyk certainly to come back and get the skin, even it up quickly with Martin, not let him get out to a big jump.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, right on.
Nice shot.
Shot. Perfect spot.
Nice shot. You can even do this too if the line's. Yeah, it won't curl. Yeah.
As I mentioned before,
a little more.
The plan is this. Sit it right in this area here. A couple of things can happen if it curls too much. You heard Don Walczyk say it can even come back onto the other one. And Kevin's answer to that was it won't curl much. I don't think Kerry could have placed that stone any better.
No, terrific shot.
It's just there.
A lot of line.
Weight's good. Kerry. Whoa.
Don Bartlett is one of the best judges of weight, I think, in the business.
Yep. Lots of weight. Yep. Lots of weight.
Whoa. Yep.
We're too heavy.
Whoa.
We're too heavy. Hit on an angle.
Hard.
Whoa.
Wow, I tell you. How much of a factor is Bartlett in making that shot?
I think he's a huge factor on this team. He knows exactly the speed, so they're able to call the line. Now, this one still ended up a little bit too deep, but they did the best they could with it with the full information that Don gave them.
Don Bartlett, of course, wants to say hello to everybody in Gander and Corner Brook. His mom and dad are in Gander. His grandfather's in Corner Brook, Newfoundland.
Okay, this was a great shot by Kevin. He could have maybe got a little bit, not quite so high. Kerry has this shot here. Drive it back on.
For the skin, for the $3,000 to even things through two.
Yeah, this is a big shot.
Oh, something under it.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, is it affect the running of the stone?
Stay with it.
Catch the corner. Will he catch it? No. He said it was something under it and it affected the running of the stone. And so that raise that Martin thought went too far will turn out to be the steal point. Martin picks up the three.
Under my delivery. Ready? Oh, yeah.
CM Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. CM Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. CM Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to CM Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. CM Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
In the dark when it comes to getting jobs done? Not anymore with the new Bossman Light Driver 2, the screwdriver with a built-in flashlight. It sheds light on household tasks and gives you a free hand to get the job done right. Don't keep yourself in the dark. Look for the new Bossman Light Driver 2 at these stores today. Makes a great Christmas gift.
Ah, the information age. Where the great minds of the world shape images of thought. Images that can be captured, managed, and distributed digitally to our eager colleagues anywhere in the world, so that every possible thought can be instantly shared. Or not. Image Anywhere from Canon, the new paradigm for the digital workplace.
Transformer is definitely a better brush.
Come on, hard!
The new Cordura head makes it easier to sweep. 8-enders improve the bumper, so it's practically unbreakable. The head adjusts right or left, so you can sweep on either side of the rock. You can switch from synthetic to hair, depending on ice condition.
Get it over.
The Transformer works for me.
Definitely the choice of champions.
The Transformer, available at fine sporting goods stores everywhere.
Tonight, NFL 97 sizzles on TSN. There's no time to lose for playoff hopefuls as the Dolphins challenge the Lions in Miami. NFL Power. See it live this weekend on TSN.
Competitors and crew for the 1997 McCain TSN Skins game stay at the Inn of the South in Cranbrook. Ground transportation kindly provided by Melody Motors, a Ford and Mercury dealer in Kimberley, BC. And audience monitors are provided by Tax Furniture and RCA. Wayne Madonna and the team, Graham McCarroll, Ian Tetley.
Tomorrow already under the 6.
Our director, Richard Wells, Wayne Madonna, and Mr. Turnbull will be on hand with Michael Landsberg in Vancouver for Off the Record as they begin a week in Vancouver. It comes up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The third guest will be Warren Hansen, who's the director of competition from the Canadian Curling Association. But what's really nice about the show, Ray, and I know you've seen it, is you don't talk necessarily about your sport, so you'll have a chance to voice your opinion on
Cooking
other things.
And
sure.
Things like that.
Maybe a little football?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll leave that to you, Linda. You're the football expert.
Oh, that's tight enough, good.
That was really too bad because that was a relatively an easy shot for Kerry, and you could see when he came out of the hack, and that was for a skin and put some money in your pocket, but not let Kevin Martin get away from you. And it had something underneath it, so he tried to kind of readjust it and throw it, and he threw it a little bit too hard. It ran a little straighter than it would normally. Even if he just got a piece of the stone, he would have maybe not got his deuce, but he would have at least got the carryover.
Keith Fenton, as we play now in this third end, it's worth $3,300.
Just up front.
And again, Burtnyk with the hammer, looking to score the deuce.
Yeah.
Good try. Right on the center line. Halfway.
It's back to work for Don.
Well, you can see Kevin, he's certainly going to make sure he gets 2 of his rocks into that area that we talk about, because he's asked Don Bartlett not to come around, but to throw another long guard.
I want to make sure we cover a piece of this.
What he wants to do is try and protect the Blackstone that's just in front of the house. It's in such a great position. He's trying to prevent a takeout by the Burtnyk team.
Right over, come on, cross the line, come on,
That's good,
right over.
that's good, that's good.
Right over.
A shot, Don. Right in.
Keith Fenton, along with another great
that feels like
curler out of your club, the Granite Club, Vic Peters, former Canadian champion. They handle all the greenskeeping duties at the Larders of St. Andrews, just north of Winnipeg on the road to Selkirk.
It was interesting when Keith released that stone, he also felt the stone felt unusual, that perhaps it had something under it. I don't think it did. It could be, or could have had it and dropped it, but it could be just the center part of the ice feeling a little bit different. So they're going to have to watch that and perhaps just realize that the ice is a tiny bit different today.
Ice looks good, though. I mean, other than the fact that they're certainly reacting the way we thought they would.
Rudy works for Nico Systems in Edmonton.
It's close.
Keith's shot's too deep. It gives Rudy a chance to come down and sit on top of it.
Okay. Line's good. Got room. Line's pretty good. Curry, freezer up. Gotta go for weight. Curry, line's perfect. Oops, sorry, Don.
Boy, Rude. Bartlett never gives up on it, huh? He just stays with it. As the crowd responds with Rudy.
We didn't hear a lot of that yesterday because Rudy didn't have the greatest game in the semifinal.
Rob, who's the sales manager for Pro Components, wanted to thank all his customers and sales staff.
Wall for line.
Wall.
No, for line.
Wall.
No. No, well, you don't have to. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Nice shot.
Throw guard. Keep guarding, I guess.
The Martin stone in the house is in great position if they can protect so that the yellow one in front of it can't be promoted up.
Okay.
Just got a note from Shorty Jenkins, the ice maker here, and he was saying that the temperatures have changed in the various shaded areas. 23.5 Fahrenheit in the white. It's 26 Fahrenheit in the yellow and 27 in the black. So there's no question that that heat, the temperature of the ice will generate different reactions from the stones.
Try the black one back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel it into there.
Yeah, here. Straight back.
Drive it straight back.
I don't know.
Or you want to try it onto that? No.
Go try and run it right through, catch the yellow, which will drive the black out. Need a big shot here.
They're down $6,000, playing for $3,300 here in this third. And Burtnyk, remember, needs to score 2. Drive it by.
Okay, good rock.
Opens things up a bit.
Gee, that looked like it was even going to be better than that. It looked like he had that on the nose, Linda, but it just...
Those calls are very tough, and the longer the distance the stone has to be raised, the more difficult the line call is.
Try to throw it in the hole here somewhere. Hey. You like that? I should curl enough. Hopefully it curls.
Throw the guard.
Hurry. Keep it straight.
Throw into the brushing.
Good.
Hard, guys. Come on.
We're over. Okay, line's good. Just clean.
Line's good.
There's no hole. No hole. Nice shot, Don.
Okay. You want here or here? Normal. Okay. 3/4.
Onto that one. Catch that. Try and roll the shooter right here.
Normal? Yeah.
Midtown Ford.
Okay, good rock.
Well, that was plan B, letting it come up and have a stone that's usable, but they did want to try and catch it on the side away from center if they could.
Sure. Just firing up guards and hope. What do you guys think?
They're going to guard again. Martin with a shot rock. He needs to steal this.
Of course, this is one of the differences with skins format. It doesn't matter how many the opponent gets. If they get the skin, that's all that matters. So they're aggressively going for the steal.
Hard. Come on, try to whip
really hard
again.
No.
No.
Yeah, that one really went sideways. Got it right inside that path. And
not much. Oh, that was picked. That's right, Don.
Picked a little bit.
I just bumped this up to the button.
Threw it good.
Adds the bump.
Can't do nothing about that.
I thought he'd try and play this with a little bit more weight in it, but he's going to just bump it, just play a tap back to the button.
Hurry! Whoa! Hard! Yeah!
Got to hit it on the outside.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Stay with it.
Yeah! Yeah! Hard! Hurry! Hard!
squeezed it too far.
Yeah, no, they had to brush it all the way because anywhere, come off the black or come off the top yellow, they had to take it all the way. Was the angle.
Oh, man.
It was perfect shot.
All right, somewhere about here. Okay.
Yeah, that was, you heard Kerry say that's his fault, and it was. They had to be brushing it because you can drive it into the black one or you can drive it into your own yellow one. You just can't hit it this way. Oh.
Oh, caught napping there.
Oh, couldn't do that.
No. I mean, we could have come off the yellow one.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's interesting, Linda, he says, I got caught napping.
Well,
He missed it.
It's the anticipation, and he thought he was on it early enough and it would hold, but just the last second it curled.
Hurry. Keep it straight.
Kevin's curling supplies.
Okay. Line's
in
good.
Edmonton.
Longer the better.
Line's good.
Oh, oh.
Gotta move.
Whoa, oh.
Gotta move.
Wow. Whoa. Split
Finish
that yellow
it.
line. Hurry. That's good.
That's good.
We heard Kerry's comment, I got caught napping there, and he sure did. Because he could have brushed that. He could come off his own yellow. Lots of things could have happened. He's got some options for sure, but
Not a very good angle for that. Yeah, we got a couple. We can the yellow one or the onto the black. Onto the black's the best. Probably want to hit it on the edge of the paint, eh?
Yeah.
A little more. We're going to play it to edge of the paint.
trying to drive it back onto the black, as he said would be the best, but this.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 wait. Wow.
Same shot. This is that's the shot now, eh?
Yeah.
The out-turn draw to the pin he'll make, though.
This is the shot here that they're worried leaving this angle here.
Make this. He makes that all day, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's the shot. It's the shot they say that Kerry can make. The draw to there.
Just for fun, Kerry. Okay. Same spot. Just try to cover that.
This is the
Shot.
shot.
Just hit about a half of that.
So anyone leaving that?
I'm just going to try to exact same spot, just over the lap that yellow, just a hair.
Yeah.
That way block the works. Yeah.
This is the angle they're trying to take away from him, because if they hit this onto this, it'll go right into this area here. He could get more than the one that will cause the carryover. So if they can overlap those two, they take away the draw and the angle raise.
Plenty of weight.
Okay.
Let him move.
Get ready, Rude. Hurry.
Hard.
Hurry.
Hard.
Come on, gotta go over that yellow a little bit.
Come on, come on,
come on,
come on, come on.
Come on, come on.
Right up, right up, right up, right up, right up, right up.
Not bad.
Is there a hole to sneak through?
Well, you think about, there is the draw through the hole.
Yeah.
Difference with this, though, this is for a carryover as opposed to that other bang-dang possibility was potentially for a skin.
Yeah, the last shot was, in his last stand was a lot easier than this shot. He's got to come through this hole here and draw right to this button, as Linda says, not for the skin, but for the carryover. And it's not a huge hole, I'll tell you.
And the difficulty is you're moving from the white to the yellow, and we've talked about the fact that those painted surfaces are different temperatures. They will curl differently, so it's anticipating the brushing out in the white to know when it'll break.
Clean. Oh. hold for line. Whoa. Stay close. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Jeff Ryan calling the line.
Through.
Found it. There's the hole. Now, how far? Now it's Fenton. Now it's Meekin. Drag it all the way. Did they leave it too long? Take it or more. They'll leave it too long. It'll be a steal of one. They had to wait for the break. And as they did, the stone died. And it's another steal of one for Martin and a skin of $3,300. Oh, it's mounting. The pressure on Burtnyk, who's taken 3 as we go inside our production mobile. Longtime audio operator Bob Miles, we thank you as always for your effort. Bring up some music, please, as we go to commercial. Ah, yes. Athletes have their cards. So do we. You can get those with Curling with Lynn and Ray.
This sports break is brought to you by Fisherman's Friend Medicated Lozenges for soothing relief of coughs, sore throats, and nasal congestion.
Hi again, everybody. Brendan Connor in the TSN newsroom. Sports desk coming up 6:30 Eastern. We'll fill you in on all the NFL, plus the one NHL game from this afternoon, and that was the Panthers in Washington. Panthers struggling, but Bill Ranford's looking for just his second win of the year. Down 1-0 as we pick it up. Panthers looking for more. Makes the first save, and then a good stick save. Shaft of the stick off Ray Whitney. Nice save. 3-1 Florida second. Adam Oates stops. Finds Chris Simon, DeJuno, nice goal, nice passing. Caps trail, though, 3-2. They tied at 3, but Radek Dvorak gets it to Gagne in the slot. Panthers back on top, 4-3, but Jeff Toms has just tied things up now for the Capitals. It's now a 4-4 tie. Some other things to tell you about in the NFL. The Packers did beat Tampa Bay. They clinched the division. They get a first-round bye. Raptors trail by 6 to Detroit, first half.
It's been part of this country for generations, on neighborhood streets from coast to coast, as Canadian as winter and hockey. Home Hardware, helping Canadians build their dreams. Look for these featured products. The Skill Warrior, 12-volt cordless drill and driver kit, complete with charger, 2 batteries, and case. Assorted Duracell batteries. When it comes to batteries, you can't top the copper top. The 24-inch Rubbermaid Roughneck Toolbox, resistant to chemicals and durable to temperature extremes. Watch for Home Hardware's close to home on NHL telecasts.
We're going to get it on because we don't get along. Come on, eat him up.
When We Were Kings, The Rumble in the Jungle, TSN, Tuesday.
Will we see them in a possible future Skins game? Both McCain or JVC? Maybe. The home of rocks and rolls, TSN, Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage. Talked about it. You asked for it. Here it is, Curling with Lyndon Ray. There are the phone numbers, the facts. 3 great tapes that'll help your game. 3 straight skins to Kevin Martin has him on top, $9,300, and it's that second skin. You know, if you trade skins, okay, but and now it really goes to show, as you point out, Ray, how big that miss by Burtnyk was in the second.
Yeah, that was really a big miss. I mean, it was unfortunate. Kerry had something under his stone. He tried to get it off in the slide and just gave it a little bit of a push and threw it a little too hard. You know, he almost made the shot, but that was a huge bad break. But you gotta, you know, there's still lots of money available, Linda, so he's just got to get himself regrouped. And Kevin's been playing this situation very well.
And part of the reason that first stone, let's think, every end, Don Bartlett's putting that first stone into a pretty nice spot. It means Keith has to get one beside it, also very usable, and then it's up to the taps, the promotions.
Well, and if you go back to that last end, Jeff Ryan's shot was perfect. Kerry just miscalled it. Because you could afford to hit it anywhere on the outside and drive it onto your own yellow or your black one that was sitting there. But you couldn't have happened what happened. And that from that point on, Kevin Martin just guarded. So there was another error in that end. I mean, obviously, it was those things happen. But Kerry would be the first to tell you, that I miscalled it. I fell asleep, is what he said.
I mentioned Don's great shots. Look at the numbers.
Now a chance to get in first again. Here he goes, top of the forefoot. That's what he's been doing, and they've been making these.
Line's pretty good. Lots of
going to curl a lot. I think the weight's there.
Hurry. Hurry for line, guys. Hurry for line.
Yeah, gotta go for line.
Come on. Hurry, we're still by. Still by. Getting real tight, though. Come on.
Come on, guys, hard.
Hurry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Those kind of shots that are just setting up this end after end after end. And Kerry Burtnyk is, you know, he's been on the run. A shot making like that.
Those leads.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I tell you, with this, with the 4-rock rule, the 3-rock rule, and the skins format for sure.
Somewhere up here. Line's getting better.
Whoa!
Lots of room still.
Whoa, let it hook.
Yeah, come on. Finish it now. Hard. Hurry hard.
Hurry hard.
Hurry hard.
Right up.
Hurry. Attaboy.
Kevin's had a lot of success just guarding situations, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him just keep after him, keep after him. He's got the one in there. He knows that Burtnyk has to score the deuce.
Think you can get to the inside of it? Huh? No?
There's honesty for you.
Score to freeze it. Okay.
They wanted to know if they could tap it by getting to the face and a little bit more to the center line side. Rudy said, I don't think so.
I think Rudy is right. I'm standing right behind that sheet, and that would be a tough. Well, you might get to it.
Close.
Weight's down a little.
Okay, line's pretty good. Hurry. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
We're not there.
Okay, line's good. Whoa, whoa. Needs to curl some. Whoa, not doing anything yet. Hurry. Heart. Heart. Great shot, Rude.
Oh, boy, Rude's shot.
Terrific angle on that one.
And he got to the inside of it, Linda.
I like that shot.
Okay. Bump this back here.
Just back, Heath.
Wait. Lots of weight. Wow. Weight's good. Wait.
Off. Just cleaning it.
You ready? No.
Off. Come up a bit. Come on.
Hard.
Come on.
One more. It's a good rock.
Good shot.
Okay.
Well, we're looking forward next year for the McCain TSN Skins game of being in St. John's, Newfoundland. St. John's Curling Club, December 5th and 6th. There you see the number for information to call, and it's our pleasure to welcome a familiar face to curling fans across the country, the Silver Fox, Glenn Goss, who is a former Newfoundland champion. Seen him at the Labatt Brier, of course, and is chairman of the organizing committee. And we're glad that you've got by. You can help analyze this end along with Lyndon Ray, and tell us a little bit what you've got planned for us next year.
Well, we really didn't know what we were going to be getting into when we finally got selected to have the Skins game. When we came out here, I think the guys in Cranbrook have set a new standard.
Yeah, they've done a great job.
They've done one heck of a job. It's unbelievable, really. They've got 750 people here for 3 draws of curling, and it's just unbelievable. They've done a wonderful job, and we've got our work cut out for us, but I think we're up to the task.
You heard the discussion between Kevin and the other end, and you know he can't protect both of them. Kerry's got the double on one side or the raise back on the other side, so they've decided to come down and try and remove the Yellowstone.
Oh, what a terrific shot.
Whoa, very nice to punch it up the back. Rudy, it's Rudy. We've seen some wonderful curling.
Well, they're the best in the world, and you know we're only seeing what you expect to see for these guys. They're really tremendous. Martin has really come out firing in this game. He's really got Kerry in trouble. He's had him in trouble from the beginning. Kerry did have a good opportunity in the second end to get himself back to level. Couldn't make it, and now he's really in tough. But they've been through the wars before, so they're not going to give up, I'm sure.
Rob Beacon, as we play for $3,300, got it by.
shot.
He gets a stone in position. Yep, that's the thing, too, about the Skids. Now, you were jokingly saying what you'd like to see next year in St. John's is a home club representative. Naturally, I would think that it would be you. But
that would be part of the deal.
Yeah, but do you think will you, in fact, try and qualify out of the McCain Super Spiel in Florenceville and Grand Falls? Will you still play?
I think so. I think so. We didn't go this year. We haven't done very much traveling at all this year, but we've come close a number of times in Florenceville, and we'd love to get here. And next year would be a real good boost, I think, for not only for our team but for our club and curling in general in our province.
And the team is still.
They got the giant with him. He still got the giant.
Still have the friendly giant, Jake, as we call him. I'll keep playing with him until he kicks me off the team, I think.
Jeff Cunningham.
Line's good.
A lot of room.
Who's on the front end, Glenn?
John Allen is back with us. Johnny was at the Briar in the Sioux and in Regina. I think he's one of the best second men in the country. And we've got a new guy with us this year, Jeff Hodder. Jeff has played in a number of provincial tournaments home. He just hasn't been to the big show yet, but we're hoping to get him there with us.
Boy, look at that shot now, Ray. In fact, their little chip on the red pushes it in front of that yellow. Now you can't promote that?
Wait, Kerry, you can. I don't know if the angle's right. You saw Kevin looking at it. Kerry's just been on the run. Kevin's had him on the run. There's a double outside double.
Okay.
That was a wonderful little maneuver of the Blackstones so that the two closest to center line cannot be directly struck. So it will take a good shot by Jeff coming off to even make the double.
Whoa. Thin? Yeah.
Thin, he's looking at it thin now.
That'll help the cause.
Well, these guys can throw the weight, hey?
Yeah, they sure can. Give another look at it. Backs it up, actually. Would have been interesting, actually, if they maybe had just swept it a bit and hit it a little thinner.
It has made the Yellowstones on the left-hand side the most useful part for the Burtnyk team, so that's what Don Walchuk's trying to guard now. The other side of the sheet, there's not much that Burtnyk can do.
No, I think that was probably one of the keys for Kerry on the last couple of shots, is to keep a yellow shot on either side of the center line so he could have an opportunity to get at that black one from either turn.
Glenn, have you played a lot of skins format?
Hurry, come on.
Not a lot. We've had our own skins tournaments at home, and there's still only a couple of teams in this country really who've got the strategy figured out. It's a different game than we've all grown up with.
How's that? Yeah, get rid of that rock.
Obviously, the guys who've been here, Madaw and Martin and Burtnyk, these guys have got it figured out. And that's why they keep coming back again.
That last rock caught something, and so the Yellowstone is available.
This is a golden opportunity now. You got to take advantage of this. You got a chance to play the raise here and drive it back and lie too. Jeff didn't throw it wide, I'll tell you that much.
He's close.
Big shot. Take advantage of the opportunity given to you, and they do. Glenn, we want to wish you all the very best. It's nice to see you, and we look very much forward to joining you in St. John's next year, December 5th and 6th at the St. John's Curling Club. And there's your number for tickets.
Thank you very much, Vic. Pleasure to be here.
Safe trip home.
Thank you.
Glenn, nice to see you again. We look forward to the Rock. We always have a great time there.
Apparently, I have to kiss a cud or
I
something.
told Vic that perhaps it was time he was screeched.
Well, yeah.
In-turn draw. Martin is trying to bury the stone. Be interested to see how it works.
Close. Okay, well, wait for it. Let her bend. Line should be good.
Gotta go.
Hurry,
well out,
line's good.
Well out there.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Gotta go hard.
Okay. Line's good. A lot of room. No, line's good. Line's good. Hurry. Hurry. It's really starting to bend. Come on.
Just for weight.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good.
That was a very interesting choice because the Yellowstone that is shot rock is wide open, but Kevin was leaving it, hoping with this one to set up a couple of options.
Well, I like Kevin's call. If he gets that buried completely or even a little bit more, then Kerry can't remove it. It's a good chance again for Burtnyk to hit this and get it out of there. Let's roll away a little bit. This is that same in-turn where his rock caught something.
Burtnyk and his first shutout so far, down by $9,300. The skin is worth $3,300.
Yeah, roll it.
July 4, and now they point at the pot. Kevin will try and put it on the pin.
That's all he needed in the second end. Was it the second end?
Yeah.
Get through that hole. Right to the back. Well, no, T-line. We'll go T. Otherwise, he can come off his own.
Took a little less ice, Linda, for this shot.
Lot of room. Lots of room.
How's the weight?
Good. A little heavy, if anything.
No. Mine's good, yep.
Lots of weight.
Hard.
We're heavy.
Oh.
Heavy.
Well, you can hear
Back
Bartlett.
four.
Wow.
At least back 4.
And too far, won't even have to throw it. Bartlett knew it was heavy. Now Martin knows it's heavy. Oh, and that's a big skid for Burtnyk. It's much better to reach into that pocket and feel some money, not just dust in those curling slats. He's on the board, the pressure's off. Now the comeback begins, he hopes, for Burtnyk.
CM Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. CM Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. CM Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to CM Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. CM Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
In 1988, Steve and Gina McDonald began their search for something better. A cozy family community large enough to support their dream. They started with a used sewing machine, and in 5 years, the dream grew into an international success. It all happened in Cranbrook. There are now 4 generations of McDonald's in Cranbrook. None of them miss the city much. Cranbrook, British Columbia. It's not a secret anymore.
Brilliant color. Vivid detail. Introducing digital color for Mita. Digital laser printing, scanning, copying. Make documents come to life.
Nice. Very nice.
Mita Digital Color can help.
We should get Jennifer a Barbie snoozum. Oh, I know she'll love a Sailor Moon. Of course, Kyle and his dinosaurs. I love you, Snoozum.
Christmas is cool at Kmart.
Ho, ho, ho.
Kerry Burtnyk's on the board. He picks up $3,300. Now it's Martin as we add money. We're going to play for $3,800 in the 5th. Linda standing by with Tom Grandy, the manager of Western Canada for McCain Foods.
Tom, it's been a wonderful involvement with McCain and TSN in the skins format. Over $500,000 distributed by McCain to the curlers. They love it. We love watching it, and I think you've been happy with it as well.
Oh, yes. McCain, in partnership with TSN on this skins game, has just been fabulous for us. We've been involved for 9 years and are excited about doing it. We've just seen some great curling over the last day, and I know that today is going to be excellent as well, and we're just happy to be involved with TSN in the skins game.
Now, Cranbrook is really happy to have the event here. They've done a wonderful job. Every year it's kind of special. They add their little flavor to it, and full house. It's been terrific.
750 people, packed stands for 2 days. It's been fabulous. The whole community, the volunteer group, everybody, the whole city is behind it. And we just can't say enough about Cranbrook and all the people and the volunteers. They've done a fabulous job, made this event what it is today. It's just been fabulous.
So we go from British Columbia all the way east. We're going to Newfoundland. We've been there before for other events, and they do a wonderful job. We're looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine the TSN skins game at the Rock? It's going to be, I think, just a great event there. The people have been here looking at the event, and I know they're going to put a first-class job on.
I know you want to say hello to someone at home.
Yes, it's my daughter's second-year birthday today, and I just can't be there to share it with you, so happy birthday, Caitlin, and we'll see you soon.
Happy birthday from all of us as well. Vic?
And Linda, next year in St. John's, they'll add $5,000. We'll be paying for $100,000 in total prize money as we begin play here in the fifth end. You see it's worth $3,800. Martin has the hammer. He'll need to score the two. The Burtnyk lead, Keith Fenton.
Well, we talked about it yesterday, how important to get that first skin in your pocket, and I talked to the curlers about it actually last night, and they all agreed that until you get one skin and get a little bit of that change in your pocket, there's a little bit of pressure on you. And so I think now it'll be interesting to see how how things turn around, or if they do turn around, with Kerry Burtnyk in a different position now having to steal.
Well, every final stone that he's had to throw, Burtnyk, has been absolutely desperation. He was probably thankful he didn't have to throw that last time.
Well, I mean, yeah, they, one shot, Jeff Ryan's shot really certainly turned that around. There was a couple of good shots, and then it turned it around. Looked for a while that Kevin was good away with stealing, with hiding one right from Don Bartlett's shot right all the way through again. But
and the missing two certainly hurt him badly.
Yeah, and that rock caught something. So I mean, it's. But Kevin Martin has just played fabulously. The whole team, this man in particular, they really executed. He's put every stone where he wanted it.
Quiet. Okay, Kurt. You don't want to rack on this thing if possible.
Oh, he's way late.
Oh, we don't want to let it hog, do we?
Look, curl, whoa, look, curl, whoa, whoa.
It's a bad stone.
That's the stone that Don Walchuk threw a couple of times, and they've changed. They've now given it to Don Bartlett. They think they have a cutter. That's the sixth stone, I guess.
So I guess he's not too happy. What was his numbers were 96%. That rock's going to bring those down a little bit.
Yeah, but leads are very unselfish, Linda. So you'll see that they wouldn't. They certainly wouldn't.
I know that about
react
you,
to
Leeds.
that at all. We accept those kind of things. Those are part of the game for us.
Yeah. Nope. Attaboy.
Shut.
Some email from Orillia, Ontario. Where did the word skins originate for golf and curling skins games?
Now we're sort of leaving that to you, Vic.
I noticed by your looks and your silence. Well, it happens to be, I guess, I mean, the simplest answer is that a skin is the slang for some money, and you know, slip me some skin, let's play for some skins, which let's play for some money, and that's how it is. And that's how it's the slang for some dollars.
Oh, no, keep going.
Money here in both golf and in the McCain TSN skins game.
And you are in charge of all money questions, all money issues.
Well, like that, eh? It really drops away, and hey, worked up a little sweat.
Skips can sweep, come on.
Don't hurt yourself, guys.
Another nice come around. Boy, he's made a lot of those, hasn't he?
Now, there was the thought, as I mentioned as the game began, that going this direction, the stones would slide a little more easily. The first two really slowed down quickly. So we may not see that trend. We'll have to see.
Not lots.
See if we can get some times as the games progress.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, yep, yep.
Just back line, Rude. See if we can rub in off this.
These are the sort of shots we've begun to see with the 4-rock free-guard zone rule at international level, where you maneuver stones so that yours are positioned better and you move stones off the center line area. Trying to save the shooter in this case over on the side in case they need it later.
Hard.
Shot.
Ready?
Great shot, Rude.
Yeah, Kevin wanted that shot over on the side. He got it there.
Coming up tonight, 8 p.m. after NFL prime time, the Lions and Dolphins. Boy, Barry Sanders is a show in himself. And, of course, the Dolphins trying to stay alive for the playoffs. In fact, all the Florida-based teams could be in the playoffs this year.
Will their new running back be playing this evening, you think?
Lawrence Phillip? Not sure.
So yeah, led you right into that.
Thank you. Yeah, Barry Sanders just under 1,600 yards for the season, aiming for 2,000. He's just over 135 per game to do it.
It's clean.
Yeah.
It's research, Vic. That's all it is.
Need it. Good line. Yeah. Come on. Hard. 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 3. Come on. Hard. Hurry. Come on.
This is really curling.
Shot. Okay.
Pumped it up for shot.
Well, it is a pretty good shot, too, because the rock that was thrown ends up in a pretty good angle on the Blackstone. So. Hit and roll.
For Rudy Ramcharan.
Same or more. Okay, we've got a ton of room this time.
Oh, it's hanging. Hanging, Bob.
Have to wait quite a while.
Come on, baby. Flirt it out.
Take it by. A little heavier.
Take it by, or?
Just a little big.
A little bit too much weight. You heard the skipper say?
Once he flirted a bit.
Yeah.
He's probably got a couple doubles there somewhere. Okay.
Jeff Ryan.
Playing a guard.
Lots of room.
Lots of room.
Better work.
Lots of room.
Oh, it's got a hook.
Hip.
Yeah.
Hip.
Waiting for it to hook.
Hard.
3 hard.
Now, if you're watching the background, you watch Kevin and Don kind of lining up a bunch of angles. We know they have to play quickly. There's not a lot of time. And they're looking at front stones. They're looking at angles on rocks in the house.
Hey. Black, yeah, onto the yellow.
He's got this shot,
maybe
obviously.
Get this one, too.
A straight back or just off the other one? Kill both guards?
Well,
which double
no, I don't like that.
There's a yellow rock in front. He can run right back.
The double peel's not bad.
His own Blackstone out in front.
Yeah, like double peel or straight back if it happens to go through.
Could run his own straight back.
Get rid of these two.
I like giving it a go. Huh? I like giving it a go.
Oh, turn. Right there.
Don wants to run it back, and Kevin wants to peel them both.
Yeah, difference of an opinion, but I think opening it up at this stage isn't a bad idea.
Wow. Good.
Shot. Shot, Don.
Remember that Kevin Martin has to score 2 now. You could pick the black one out of there. I think that's what Kerry's thinking about. You can bump up the yellow onto yellow. You can play the wide out turn coming around.
bumping?
I don't know if I like that. This one's going nowhere right now, but if you bump it, you might line up some.
You can pick that out of there.
Okay.
We're talking about this bump. You heard Kerry's comment about it. You got the out turn come around.
What about coming around the wide turn?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Jeff, what
Sit
about
on
like
the
this
line.
side?
Sit on the line. Oh, no, it's
Right out here.
But what about what about the wide draw?
I'll make a good guard here. He's going to be...
Yeah.
It's not often you see people guarding the opponent's rocks, but in this case, they think the black one is dangerous stone.
Oh, weight's good.
Oh, lots.
Line only.
Weight's good.
Wall. Get ready. Yep. Come on. 3. Third.
Good shot.
Good, Jeff.
Where he asked for it on the line. I think the key here, Lynn, is that Kerry's got to keep in mind that Kevin's got to get 2.
Well, running this double isn't bad. Hit and roll in off it, double. Fairly thick.
Huh?
Fairly thick. Hit and roll in, or bump it a little.
Thick.
There's the angle on it. There's the angle.
Wow, right off.
Don Walchuk.
No, get on the road.
Jeez. Brutal.
It's right here. Like I don't... So that he can't get a bang, bang, bang.
Okay. Oh, he's going to have it.
Right around here.
Just beside
You saw Kerry looking at the angle off that one, but you can't stop everything.
No more, Jap.
Well, he didn't have a great time playing in the Skins game in 1995, only winning $3,000, but Kerry doing much better this year.
And of course, he gained his revenge on Wayne Middaugh, winning the semifinal.
More yet.
That black stone that's still in the rings. Burtnyk has done as much as he can to protect that. He doesn't worry about that one now.
He's got it pretty well covered, Vic. Yeah. I worried about it earlier in the end because Martin has to score 2, so
weight's good.
But he guarded it.
They wanted to be careful with this one. You heard him say they'd like this right beside the yellow rock, this shot rock, not setting up any angles for Martin.
Beside it.
You got to stay with these shots because they'll really dig in.
Hurry!
Once the Yellowstones decide to stop, they stop.
Try that again. Or else you can just bump that onto that. Well, that thing can help us. Well, it might. Yeah, that's not bad. We're off angle, right? Yeah. Well, there's that.
Probably if that thing stays a little straight, I bump him right in the pin.
Yeah.
You know, then I have nothing.
Want to play it and roll?
There's this we talked about off of it. That's what Don said. You can bump this one back into here.
You saw mine there. Now you'll make that.
Come off of this one here as well.
Why? What do you want to play?
I don't mind this if we do this. We can bump this over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. Not gonna have a shot though if we miss it.
Sure we will.
Gonna draw either
Well,
way.
you got that. You got that.
We're thinking about the nose bump on that too, eh? It's not bad.
And this one are factors.
I don't really like that.
The nose bump on this one, back onto this,
straight back
onto
bump
this.
Okay.
Grab the yellow one back too on the center line. Make the double.
Yeah.
Opens it up a little bit if you miss.
Just off and actually leave that guard.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And then he's going to bump. And then if you miss, you make.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
What's that? This thing here?
Yeah.
Timeout.
No.
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 Overrule.
Only the boss can call the timeout.
Make this straight back and guard that.
Okay.
Remember, they start with
Right there.
67
Just off the
minutes, and
nose.
then they have 3
I won't be
1-minute
overly big.
timeouts.
Like, I want to stick around. Overrule. The guard.
They're forced to play quickly, and this kind of discussion eats it up.
See some sort of forfeit somewhere?
Remember, we're just in the 5th end of play, and we're playing for $3,800.
Well, they went to their 5th option.
And not everybody would think of this option. Kevin has, as I said, a great ability to make these run backs.
Wow.
That's not bad. Other than the rock on the pin.
Other than
Yeah.
You're right, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they're looking to see his second shot. It looks like Burtnyk to me.
Yeah, one of the yellows for sure
This
is
one here.
closer.
But he needs 1 to steal. Martin needs the deuce.
Well, right now he's got, I guess he's got through his whole window port. Yeah. Leaving that. Leaving that.
Play the outturn jaw right down to the face
Still
of yours.
worse than him. He'll
It'll
make
really
it all
come.
day probably. But
Yeah.
Remember earlier, Kevin Martin said he'll make that draw to the pin all day. Well, Burtnyk just turned to him and say,
We got second shot.
he'll make the in-off all day.
You don't think he can go through this hole?
Gee, I don't think so. Do you?
It's not much of a hole.
Could just peel that one out too.
Yeah. This
You know, I think this is a
this is the
tougher
hole
shot
we're
than
talking
that.
about here.
okay. Do that.
I don't know.
Just peel it.
Yeah, I gotta go the other way.
How are we sitting? Second?
What's that?
Second shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Jeff's idea was kind of neat. Go after the black one,
he can come off
get rid
our
of
one
it,
on the
and then
left,
roll
though,
over
can't
and put your second one in that way.
It doesn't help much.
But what about the outturn come around right to the face of your own? The Yellowstones will certainly grow.
Come around, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's my call. I like that one. That's the one I like.
Linda?
Yeah, I do too. It's nice they got the options because the Yellowstone's been promoted right to the button. There's very little that Kevin has at the moment.
Weight looks pretty good.
Come on.
Not heavy.
Whoa! Come on.
You got room.
Easy.
You got lots of room again.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Come on. Come on.
Beacon. Out in front.
Hurry. Hard.
Here comes Ryan, taking it as deep as they can. Try it. Get it right up to the face. I'll get it in top 8. A little short for them.
They would have liked it right
Frozen,
on
right
top.
to frozen. Yeah.
Pretty thick, eh?
Makes this shot a little bit harder.
Pretty thick.
That's what I'm looking at. It looks pretty thick to me. Might as well go with that other one.
Huh?
Let's go with the other one. That one's so thick. Just inside the middle of the stone.
Outturn?
Yeah.
This is the one that Kerry talked about hitting himself and getting out of there. Should have come off of that.
And what's the difference for Kevin here? Is one too thick, one more thinly? What's the difference?
It's just the angle that they're talking about, how much they have to hit to get the roll to the right angle.
This one's a little higher, so you got a little, you hit it a little bit thinner. You don't have to jump it across. You don't have to hit it so close to the nose.
Well, for the first time in the game, we're seeing Kevin Martin have to bail a bit. It's a $3,800 skin. He's trying to force the carryover, get in there, and get his one over.
Okay.
And he won't get there. So it's a $3,800 steal of a skin for Kerry Burtnyk. Oh, it can be a funny old game sometimes. After 3 straight skins for Martin, Burtnyk comes back with 2 in a row. We've played 5. It's the final of the 97 McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook, BC.
I chose the College of the Rockies because I want a job and a life. After studying, I want to get outdoors in a safe community that offers a quality of life you don't get in the city. My friends and I wanted a college that offered more than just an education. At the College of the Rockies, I live and learn in one of the most spectacular settings in the world, the Canadian Rocky Mountains.
Speed Pro Signs Plus is your one-stop advertising center, providing your business with all of the promotional materials you need, like boat graphics, instant promotional banners, vehicle lettering and graphics, storefront signs, plywood and plastic signs, plus a full line of printing. Speed Pro is the largest chain of sign stores in Canada, offering all of the advertising products your business needs. Look for the Speed Pro nearest you.
At Speed Pro.
We should get Jennifer a Barbie snooze up. Oh, I know she'll love a Sailor Moon. Of course, Kyle and his dinosaurs. I love you, Snoozem.
Christmas is cool at Kmart.
Ho, ho, ho.
So, how's business?
Booming, and I'm saving a bundle on long distance.
You switched to Sprint Canada.
And bang! I'm paying just 15 cents a minute on calls and faxes within Canada, even during business hours.
Get the most for your small business. Calls and faxes are just 15 cents a minute to anywhere in Canada, even during business hours.
Dinner time, Pop!
Get the most for the least for your small business or home office. Call Sprint Canada today, 1-800-496-MOST.
Sports Desk focuses on 1997. See it and relive it on TSN.
That's right. Next weekend we'll be in Thunder Bay for the JVC TSN Women's Skins game. Heather Houston, defending champion. Sandra Schmerler, reigning Canadian champion. Shannon Clybrink from Calgary lost in last week's final to go to Nagano, and Allison Goring, the leading money winner on the women's tour. Next weekend in Thunder Bay, the women's skins game. Shorty Jenkins just checking things out. All right, well, it should be okay. Kerry Burtnyk with 2 straight skins is back in it, and he's with Ray.
Kerry, it's always nice to get a little money back in the pocket. He had a good chance in the second, and the stone had something on her.
Yeah, I came out of the hack. I had to throw the hack weight shot, and I guess I got about into the rings of my delivery, and all of a sudden the rock was pulling back, and panic sets in because, of course, you know, if something's under it, you don't know what it's going to do. So I just pushed it, and unfortunately it came close, but not quite close enough still. But it was a bad break for us.
Yeah, it's interesting when you play, Kevin, in the last end, for example, when you stole the skin, you're looking at all the situations. You know we can come off those stones so easily, and you finally came up with the out-turn draw, come around.
That's right. We were looking at all the angles he had, and then finally decided that he had at least 2 or 3 options, and I think definitely the call we went with was the best shot, and if we happen to get that right into the face of it, then it really makes his shot awful difficult.
You were mentioning also, Kerry, that the rocks are finishing a little harder today.
Yeah, the rocks are finishing better today. Shorty's got the ice working really well, as he usually does, and it's going to make for a pretty entertaining game, I think.
Kerry Burtnyk's back in this, Linda, and got some money in his pocket. There should be good 5 ends coming up.
Well, you're right, Ray, and joining me is Kevin Martin. And Kevin, you were the team that was being chased for the first 3 ends. A terrific start to the game.
It was a good start, yeah, and it's helped us out because we've let them back into it, but at least we had a bit of a lead to start with.
Now, the ends have been interesting. Lots of rocks in play, obviously. Have you changed anything today from what you did yesterday?
Not really. We made a pile of shots, which we didn't in the first 5 ends yesterday, and we made a lot this time. But Kerry seems good, and you got to know it's going to go down the last rock.
Any thoughts about the second 5? Now, the ice is changing a little bit, starting to get a little bit of soft in the center. Will that affect your play at all?
I don't think so. It's actually moving a little more than yesterday, but we are starting to lose the odd rock, so we got to be careful. And but it's going to be all, it's all offense, so you got to see what happens.
And lots of cash left.
There's a little on the table yet.
Back to you, Vic.
Lots of cash left. We're in Cranbrook, BC for this 97 McCain Skins game, and when we come back, we'll play for $3,800.
Group, this is Brian, a new member of the Sprint Canada family.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, hi. I don't know if I could do this no restrictions long distance. I'm used to calling on Tuesdays, only Tuesdays. I have a schedule.
Just let it go, Brian. From now on, it's
Any day, anytime, to anywhere in Canada. Just 15 cents a minute.
Get the most for the least from Sprint Canada. Call 1-800-THE-MOST today.
I've worked long and hard on this schedule.
C.M. Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. C.M. Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. C.M. Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to C.M. Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. C.M. Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
One of Canada's premier sporting events and the crown jewel of curling returns to Canada's curling capital. The 1998 Labatt Brier in Winnipeg, March 7th to 15th. Just about the time you need a break from winter. Our Brier breaks start at just $100 for a complete weekend. For tickets, call or visit Select a Seat and start making plans now for the curling experience of a lifetime.
For goodness sake, take a Brier break.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Can we order pizza?
Okay. Time for McCain.
Introducing new McCain Rising Crust Pizza.
Rise up, rise up.
The new pizzeria pizza from McCain with a rising crust that bakes up fresh in your oven to deliver a perfect crust loaded with more toppings than ever.
Great pizza. Where'd you get it?
Oh, just a little place around the corner.
Rise up.
New Rising Crust Pizza, delivered by McCain.
The 1997 McCain TSN Skins game from Cranbrook is brought to you by McCain Foods Limited. Well, we have had a wonderful time here in Cranbrook. Thanks very much. Kerry Burtnyk is back in it as we await the start of the 6th end of play.
Jack Kershaw is the chairman of the organizing committee for this McCain TSN Skins game in Cranbrook. And may I say, first of all, on behalf of everyone here on TSN, that we have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves, and you have been wonderful hosts.
Thank you very much, and we welcome you all, and we're happy to have this event here.
It's been a long process for you. I know nearly 2 years, maybe slightly more than that. Has it gone as well as you'd hoped?
Better than expected. I had a dream of what we could do here, and it's beyond that.
Well, you've done a wonderful job. This, of course, was a cooperative between yourself and the city of Cranbrook. And as you've seen in some of the commercials, it's all about discovering Cranbrook. We at TSN have, and we urge you to do so too. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
It wouldn't be possible without these people, a wonderful group of volunteers here in Cranbrook, putting it together for us, the curlers, and all the fans. Great job. We'll be back with the 6th end of play. They'll be playing for $3,800 when we come back to Cranbrook.
At Altamira, we have an industry term for all the RSP information you need. The kit. It guides you through all of our 27 no-load mutual funds, and with our help, you can make the RSP choices that are right for you. And it's absolutely free. So call Altamira at 1-888-NO-LOADS for your free RSP investment kit. We have an industry term for that, too. SMART. Altamira, helping you take control.
Monday, TSN has no limits. Join the adventure and challenge the extreme. Get out and stay out with No Limits right here on TSN.
Welcome back to this final of the 97 McCain TSN Skins game from the Cranbrook Curling Club as we begin play here for $3,800. Kevin Martin has the hammer again. He'll look to score the deuce. And this is Keith Fenton to get us underway.
Talking to Kerry just before the interview, Linda, he said, you know, I just felt sick in the second end when that happened, because he said, you know, it's so important. We, the three of us, talked about this yesterday. And, you know, you talk to Wayne McDowell, you talk to Russ Howard or Eddie Werdig, anybody that's been here on a regular basis will tell you it's so important to get that first skin, because then it kind of just relaxes everything and gets you going. And when something like that happens, which is definitely a bad break, something underneath your stone, it really puts the pressure on you. And so you saw what happened. All of a sudden, you're down $9,000. But, you know, the last two ends have been gone the other way, and so now we've got a great game going on here.
Now, it's not just the fact that you don't get the skin, but the other team starts to get a bit of that momentum as well. We've seen it 3 skins in a row for Martin, but now the momentum may be coming back for the Burtnyk team.
A lot of weight.
Take it back if we're deep.
Whoa.
Take it back, Rudy.
No.
Don Martin has made some great shots, and it's just a little deep with this one, Linda. You want that with the top 4, middle 8.
Well, it allows Keith Fenton to come right to the face of it, even tap it if they want a couple of inches.
Yeah, tight. Fire! Hurry! Right up! Right up!
Now, you know, you heard Kerry Burtnyk say they really finish hard. Especially with these yellow stones, you can't get them inside.
A little rub will straighten it out.
Okay, take it, Rock.
Kevin Martin with the hammer has to score a deuce to get the skin here. $3,800 at stake.
Line's good. Lean for line. No, line's good.
A lot of weight.
Let her bend if it will.
Freeze it.
No, it's frozen already.
This is a fairly unusual situation, seeing 3 of the early stones already into the 4-foot.
Back 4. Let's move it a bit.
Kevin didn't want that so deep. He didn't want it frozen. He just wanted that at the top of the 8-footer, middle of the 12-foot. This gives Burtnyk a chance now to come down, just tap it back and sit right in front of it.
Wow.
With Rob Meekin and his first stone, the Burtnyk second here in the 6th.
Okay. Okay, it's getting better now. Yeah. Hard. Hurry. Hard. Come on, hurry up. Hard. Hurry.
They actually could have afforded to bring that all the way. They should have brushed that all the way.
Interesting. I mean, the point of the skins game and how different it is. And if you're playing your club game at home and you see this kind of situation and you're the opposing skip and you're looking at the two blacks in there, you're ready to throw a fit. How the heck did I get into this so early? But as you both point out, it's not now that you have to worry about. It's maybe 3-4 shots from now.
You'd be worried if you had no options, but they have lots of chances still to move stones around and set things up.
Hurry. Rudy was playing a guard here, and you can see the situation is it's in way too deep.
That'll work.
Sets up a pretty good angle, though. Interesting. Plan B is maybe better than Plan A.
You're not buying it, eh?
Gotta move it a bit.
Got to move it because of the angle.
No.
Clean it. Just clean.
Moving it. Good weight up. Right up. Lots of weight.
Finish.
Good shot.
So at this point in time, with him lying as 2, Martin Blackstones, he has enough to get the skin. Is he just protecting from here on out? Is that basically it?
No, because he can't protect both sides. You can see now that has moved the yellow shot to the edge of the button. So he's going to have to come in with that turn now.
Freeze it right in the pocket here.
It does make it a little more difficult, though, Vic. You're pointing out the fact that because the stones are in there early, it is a slightly different approach than gradually pushing things in there. These, instead of actually protecting by guarding, though, they're trying to get angle freezes to protect that pocket that's in the forefoot in the button area.
This line.
Lots of room.
Plenty of weight.
A lot of weight.
We're bumping a little.
Okay, line's pretty good. Whoa if you can.
Rudy Ramcharan.
Little bump.
Oh, weight's good.
No.
Coming down.
Okay. Freeze in the pocket.
Come on. Right up. Come on, Don.
Freeze in the pocket.
We're there.
Okay.
We're there. We're there.
Whoa,
It's a good shot.
Fantastic shot.
Great shot. Terrific shot.
Just off the nose.
Regular weight?
Yeah.
Jeff Ryan, as Burtnyk will try to get something in there to possibly steal.
Tap that.
What's he got if we don't shoot?
Pass.
I think he just threw a guard right on the center line. He's got
Are we lying too?
We're lying too. He's got nothing from over here at all. Nothing.
Well, he can spill this one in tighter, can't he?
The way it's sitting right now, we can just throw this quick down.
Yeah, but that's not going to be a problem if you put it right on the center line. He can spill that all day. We do the same thing.
That's what yeah, you can do that, right?
The only troublesome stone is this one. We don't want to have him blast out on the nose, right?
This is the one. This is the one that Don Walchuk's referring to, though.
Right here, guys.
Burtnyk can come down here and just touch this stone here into that area. It's a pretty fine shot, but that's the one that Don Walchuk was concerned about.
He was talking about it, but he was trying not to point at it. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
You know that one over there that maybe they could touch? But Kevin wanted to protect center line area, preventing a run back on those stones.
Clean. Don't let it over curl. Not. Geez.
That is over curling.
No, we're not in the house.
Whoa. Have it stop if it will. Whoa.
Okay.
No.
I think just bumper weight. Just bumper weight on the nose.
That's the one they were trying to protect against.
Can't throw normal and spill a few?
This one here.
Okay, you want to blast it? It'll come off here.
Yeah, just an inch off the nose.
Go this way. This, of course, is going to be lost.
And that's what Kevin said, Linda, that he expected Burtnyk to blast it, not just play quiet weight at it.
Well, they certainly want to move some things around.
Jeff Ryan.
Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
By himself now. And move things around, and it's Burtnyk, line one.
Good results out of that, I'll tell you.
Make this one on the nose.
Nice try.
The key is here, is this stone right here. It sets itself into third shot rock. That's the keystone. That was a good shot by Jeff Ryan.
Leave it. Had to get rid of some of that stuff.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Down normal.
Now Kevin could make a play on second shot rock and tap it onto shot rock. It's too early to do that. They're trying to run back a front one.
Clean. No. No.
Off.
Hurt. No. No. No.
That's not exactly what they had in mind.
Well, that stone you said was the keystone is still sitting there.
Yeah, I know, but you'll hear some comments.
Way better than a shot we called.
Yeah.
Trying to run that black guard onto the yellow one, top 8 foot, not onto the one in the 4 foot area.
You got to remember what could have happened there too. They could have chipped the two black ones out of there, and Burtnyk could have been left lying too. So you got a
guard.
You got a great result.
I didn't think it was.
Walchuk still upset that he wasn't able to put the guard on with his first one. Remember, Martin trying to score 2. He has the hammer to pick up the $3,800 skin.
Regular.
That little biter at the back could be a contributing factor in this end.
Kerry's numbers were certainly low in the first few ends, but he's come back with some nice shots.
Oh. Back one.
Back one.
Okay. No, we're not playing call shot.
That's the biter gone anyways.
I'll see that and raise you one is what he said. We're not playing call shot was his comment.
Right.
Pointed it a bit.
Yeah, maybe, eh?
Must have flared it.
Yeah.
Right in the nose.
Right on the nose.
What a change in this end when you think back a few shots and how many stones we had in the house, especially in the 4 foot, and now look how open it is.
Hard.
Yep.
Clean.
Whoa. Yep.
Hurt. Hard. Real hard. Really hard. Hard. Come on.
Tough double. That yellow's kind of in the way.
I think I prefer that intern. We played it a bunch of times.
Kind of wait.
He's going to play the hit and roll. He's going to play the hit and roll. It's a tough double, he says. And then Kevin will play this. Possibly.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Way.
Way out there.
Way out.
Stay with it.
Wow.
Stay with it. Finish.
Finish.
Roll it. Hurry.
Just a little bit more.
Didn't listen enough. Yeah, different kind of end, isn't it? very much. More what we might see with the traditional game, the standard 3-rock game.
Well, especially since Jeff Ryan made that wonderful shot where he cleaned house.
Getting to the center.
We don't often see hits for the 2 to score the skin like this.
Hurry.
For $3,800.
Real hard.
Come on, Rudy. Come on. Hard. Hard. Come on. Come on.
Gonna have to.
Hard. Come on, Rudy.
Underthrow this.
Hard.
Burtnyk, Ramsharak trying to hold it up. There it is. Boy. He'll pick up the skin, $3,800, and say thank you to the front end of Bartlett and Ramsharak.
Okay, owe you one.
We'll play for $4,500 when we come back.
This sports break is brought to you by JVC. Technically perfect, perfectly simple.
Hi, everybody. Brendan Connor in the TSN newsroom. We're gearing up for Sports Desk in about an hour and a half, 6:30 Eastern. Let's fill you in on one of the big NFL games of the day, the Battle of the Bays. That is the Packers against the Bucks. Second half, Packers at the Bucks 8. Favre scrambling and hits Dorsey. Levin's 4th straight year. Favre has had 30 or more TDs. NFL record, 14-6 for the Packers. Steve Walsh comes in to replace the injured Trent Dilfer, but he is picked right there by Mike Pryor on the overthrow, and Mike Holmgren and the Packers clinch a first-round bye in the playoffs, and they clinch the NFC Central with that win, 17-6 over Tampa Bay. TSN's got the Lions and the Dolphins at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, and one NHL game to pass on for you this afternoon, a 5-4 win for the Panthers over the Washington Capitals. Again, all the details on Sports Desk, 6:30 Eastern.
Check out the rippin', twistin', crispin' stylin' of McCain Super Spirals. Wow, seriously twisted fries. McCain starts with its famous super fries, adds a twist, and rolls them in a light-tasting batter. And then a dash of spice for crunch after crunch of super seasoned satisfaction. McCain is twisting, spinning, and jumping your way. McCain Super Crisps and Super Spirals. Seriously twisted fries.
There's a new German-engineered performance sedan that's sneaking up on everyone. And while it may not surprise you to learn that it's also a luxury sedan, the fact that it's a Cadillac just may. Catera, the caddy that zigs.
Air transportation to Cranbrook is provided in part by Central Mountain Air, an Air Canada partner. Yeah, they've been having a good time all weekend long here at the Cranbrook Curling Club. 700 strong, it's sold out. Just a reminder, coming up Tuesday, Evander Holyfield, Michael Moore, their heavyweight showdown, and then When We Were Kings, Foreman, Ali, Zaire, all begins 7:30 Tuesday evening. That's Eastern time. So it's 13,100 for Martin Burtnyk at 7,100 as we play for 4,500 here in this 7th end.
Well, it was an interesting end. It certainly turned around. It ended up being a wide open end at the end, but we had lots of rocks in play in the forefoot in that end. And Kevin Martin just maybe underthrew his last one a little bit, but great brushing, held it up. I think he got it started a little bit as well. Terrific brushing. Held it all the way, and a hit for 2.
Yeah, hard.
Still lots of ends and lots of money left.
Let's wait, Donnie.
Total prize money within the game itself is $41,500. The bonus is $11,000 to the winner.
Wants us beside the stone on the center line.
Tight. Hard. Yeah. Where should go? Right down. Right down, Jeff. Hard.
At the end of this game, as the pebble does flatten, brushing will be the key. Ray mentioned it right at the start of the game.
Off the World Wide Web from Kingston, Ontario, we're hearing a lot about fudging ice. Could it have anything to do with the synthetic brushes these teams both use? Hair brushes.
I don't think so. I mean, the belief is that the synthetic brush can break that pebble down a little bit faster. The belief with the hair brush is that it's certainly better from a frost point of view.
All right, guys.
I think most of the thing we see when we talk about fudging is the temperature, the warmth of the ice, in this case mostly the painted ice surface warming up and the pebble just not being able to sit up above the surface, and thus the rock hits some spots and slows down very quickly.
Keith Fenton, Burtnyk with the hammer.
Line. Whoa.
He'll try to score the 2 for the skin of $4,500.
Right through. Tons of weight.
Okay. Anywhere in front of the tee line is fine. That's just can't have it there. Let's Kevin get in first.
You wonder where that comes from. That suddenly you've been playing and really playing well. Both leads, Keith Fenton, Don Bartlett have played well, and now where does that come from, slipping into the back?
Well, it could be partly the fact that we believe the ice going this direction is slightly different as far as speed than coming home. It can be the fact that we're late in the game. In some places the pebble breaks down and the leads are sweeping a lot, and they see some of those rocks grab, and now they're thinking, oh, maybe I have to have a little bit of weight. In the white areas, though, it's going to slide more than in the yellow.
Well, no. Very well. Short. Well, it might bury a corner.
Shot.
Yeah. A little light, right?
You can see in the background the time clocks. They don't have a lot of time. They are trying to throw fairly quickly. Puts a lot of pressure on the players to be in the hack.
Rob Meakin.
Let's watch the line.
Yeah. Line. Hard. Hard for line. Real hard. Come on, rub off. Come on, hurry.
Rub off.
Yeah, that's all right. Good shot.
Can you have a little more?
Not very good execution in this end to this point. Ice a little bit tricky, but
Fatigue play a factor here, or is that not an excuse?
No, I don't think so. I just think that they may be reading a little too much into it, as Linda said.
Well,
the Blackstone
it's not bad, Kevin.
doesn't finish as well as the Yellowstone,
Hurry,
but
we're 8 foot. Hurry, come on. Whoa. Oh, it's close to being a... Go hard. Nasty. Go hard.
It's one way of getting it there.
Well, in the last two wins, some of the best shots have not been those call shots.
it's a good thing they're not playing call shot. They're right. They haven't made one shot they've called yet.
If you could read.
And we gotta tap that.
Yeah.
Probably just, here.
Back ring. Yep.
Back ring weight.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 3. Come on. Hard. Hurry up. Hard. Hard, Kerry. Okay, good rock.
Good shot.
But the two Blackstones, Martin Stones, are first and second.
Right there. Chisel off that, no problem. Or come right through.
You don't want to just bang and roll there, eh? That's too tough to call, eh?
Well, the problem is, if they beat us in, right, we're done.
Pretty well says it all.
Still nice, eh?
John's had a couple of problems with guards. One looked like it caught something. Last one overcurled the last end. See if he can get a draw into the right position here.
Stay close. Room. How's the weight?
Yeah, his failure to put a guard on that
Well,
last end really turned it around. Martin still got his deuce, of course, but down and through, sits back 4, and now they're lying 3. Remember, Martin needs 1 to steal.
Should have played the kiss man.
Yeah, they could have swept that a little bit and perhaps gotten a rub off the yellow one. This leaves the path open for Jeff.
Whoa, for line. Whoa, no line. Clean. Whoa. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, off. Right off. Whoa. Right off. Roll it. Roll it. Hey, Jeff, my fault.
might as well just guard her up.
Oh, boy, the shits.
Huh? Just the guard.
Okay. Good. How's the line, Don?
It's good.
Might overcurl if anything.
Okay. Plenty of weight.
Okay, clean then. Clean. Just clean.
Trying to guard it up,
halfway,
as Martin
3/4.
says.
Okay.
Great position
Good
right now
overcurl
to
vein.
steal the
Line's real
skin.
nice.
$4,500.
Nice shot, Don.
Just fills that hole, doesn't he?
Like that. If you're through the hole, it looks pretty nice.
Okay.
Pretty nice.
Maybe even Christmas time. I think we got to play it now.
Okay.
Regular.
Yeah.
No time to wait here.
This is a good shot. They have a couple of options. They could play a quiet shot, but they're going to go for the big weight one.
Whoa, whoa. Ah. Whoa.
Finish. No lid, I guess. Lid on this double bump.
Another guard. There's probably more guards Kevin's ever played in his entire life.
Well, the other thing, too, is if you look at that control zone, you put up another guard, and there are 4 black stones in that control zone. Nothing to promote
Can't
if
afford to
you're
show on the outside of that.
If you're Burtnyk.
Just it bumps right into the button.
Although if this is too tight, Burtnyk can use it to tap onto his yellow. So it's not saying that there won't be anything for Kerry, but it will make it much tougher.
A lot of room.
Line's good. Whoa, off. Way out there.
Way out there.
Hurt.
Hard. Come on.
Hurt.
Come on.
Hurt. Should finish. Come on.
Come on. Right to the line. Come on. Right to the
Hart's
line.
coming real nice. Come on.
Right to the line. Go hard, guys. Come on. Go hard. Come on. Go hard. Come on.
Through that hole. Okay. I probably need back here weight.
In turn through the hole.
Wow.
What happened? Oh, fly.
Why do you want to play this Ray, as compared to bumping up a black onto those yellows? I mean, you could.
Well, the hole's there, and all you do is touch that yellow stone.
Less than that.
You could always, as you mentioned, Vic, you could play, you're raising the rock a lot further, and whenever time you're raising a rock, you know, it's more difficult than just hitting a stone.
Wait.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just like he was in the first and third ends, Burtnyk finds himself in some deep trouble here. Got to find the hole first of all. Got it. There's the bump, roll it in, stay, you got it. He shot, that'll carry it over if he can hold on to it.
Great shot by Kerry.
It was a good line call, too. You could see they had to brush it quite a bit to make sure it didn't break early. Got it through, perfect weight.
Going back to the original fudging question, one of the main causes of fudging, there's a 10-minute practice per team, and 2 good teams can throw 64 rocks per team with 8 ends of play, and the game is played without any pebbling in that area. So that you can't pebble the ice at the end of the 5th end. It would change the running surfaces. So that explanation comes from Shorty Jenkins, of course, who's the ice maker, and that's one of the reasons that you'll see some fudging, especially in a warm building. And this particular, we talked about this yesterday, the curling club has been cut in half, so maybe the circulation, the air circulation isn't what it normally is.
He's got
so
2 relatively easy ways of getting dupes. So it's hard. I can't guard both. Hack weight.
Kevin Martin and his final stone. Would love to just hold Burtnyk here to the 1. Forced to carry over of $4,500.
Whoa. Hard. Real hard. Hard.
Through the hole, come off it, roll in. Look at this.
Nice shot.
Oh, goodness. Not satisfied with the carryover. He wants it all. He'll steal it if he can. Kevin Martin.
Terrific shot by Kevin.
And you heard him give credit, too, to Don. Don kept making sure the brushes were with that one. They knew it would finally curl. Had to catch it on the center line side to get the spill in. Great shot.
Kerry will try and run it back, get it off the button, and get the carryover.
Final stone for the skip from the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg. It's got to come up for him now. Get lucky. Didn't call it. Oh, it'll be a steal after a great shot by Kevin Martin. $4,500 added to the ledger for Martin. Burtnyk's in trouble deep when we come back to Cranbrook.
CM Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. CM Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. CM Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to CM Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. CM Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
To impress the gentler set,
One mustn't allow perspiration to run amok. Consider then this approach to wetness and odor protection. Right Guard Clear Stick. All the protection of a white stick, now in a clear stick. So clear, there's no flaky white stuff. Now perspiration hasn't a chance with this advance. Right Guard Clear Stick. Anything less would be uncivilized.
We don't have sales. We have everyday low prices.
Somebody does happen to run a special, we're going to beat it.
We don't want them to have to travel 20 miles to the next place to go get that item that's on sale when we can take care of their needs here.
Why do you need sales? To me, that's just saying to the customer, well, okay, we're going to jack up our prices, and then every once in a while, we're going to give the customer a break. Not at Home Depot. We give customers a break every day.
We're really good with this price thing. I like this.
It's burned into the bedrock of the store. You always get it for less at Home Depot.
Put us on TV. Cranbrook is on TV this weekend for the McCain TSN Skins game. Boy, Kevin Martin, what a big shot that was. Hey, Kevin, listen, we thought you'd be content. We thought you'd be content trying to hold him, but you went right for his throat again. Great shot.
Well, might as well give it a go. You know, it was there. If you get through the hole, we couldn't miss. The problem was racking Kerry gets two, but it's worth a risk.
Take us through it.
Well, basically, with my intern, I just can't afford to put it back, and it didn't, and it curled huge from hog line in. It's staying fairly straight there.
Good judgment by Don. Good call
exactly.
by Don. Yeah.
Very big call by Walchuk coming through the hole. But once we get through the hole, it's a chimp from there.
Great shot, Kevin.
Well, Kevin, any thoughts about the rest of the game? I mean, things are going really well for you at the moment.
Well, so far so good, but Kerry Burtnyk's famous for being really strong at the end, so we better be careful.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So that's what we played for yesterday. We're playing for the 41-5 today. Wayne Madaw won the draw to the button contest, so he had that 1,000 in his pocket before we start. And of course, the winner's bonus is 11 grand. In total, $95,000 total prize money. That shot surprised you, Linda, that Martin played?
No, not at all. I'm sure after he threw his guard, they left the little hole for Kerry, and Kerry made a wonderful shot. You're thinking, oh, gee, if I just had my guard curl another inch, he might not have had that. But a terrific shot by Kevin, and Kerry's rock. That was a tough run back that Kerry tried, Ray, just to even carry over.
Yeah, they're long distance. And we see Martin make a lot of those, but they're tough whenever you have to play them.
Not too tight.
Oh, it's lots.
Okay. We're playing for another $4,500 here in this eighth.
No? Yeah. Where you like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't mind Kerry's first call. You hit it right in the nose and push it back. It's in the free guard zone area. You can't be removed from play.
Easy, guys.
And you get the black stone off of the center line, in behind the tee line.
Yep. Yep.
I think we saw that shot once yesterday, and I really liked it as well. We haven't seen it much other than that.
Whoa.
Come on. Right.
Shot.
Right.
And so we get to that time in the game where you start looking at the dollars remaining. And so for Kerry Burtnyk, who has the hammer, he can see this is a must-win or force the carryover. He cannot afford to give Kevin Martin any more money.
Oh. It's tight.
No, not tight.
Oh.
Just let her die.
Ooh.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Line's good. Just
hard.
wait.
Hard. Hard for line.
Hard!
Bump the guard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you. Right. Got it.
Pump it up.
Kerry's team definitely doesn't want that front area to get too close down with the pressure on, having to get the skin this end. The Burtnyk team may have to do some cleanup soon.
Yeah, they're just not getting their rocks position. Probably that was a chance for a come around, and he just didn't get around it. So it's really execution more than anything else. And to go back to my comments earlier, and I personally liked Kerry's first call, tapping that rock off of that position, and he would then be in the free guard zone area, and you can't remove it.
Okay.
Not that you would remove it, but I mean, you can if you wanted to.
Hard. A lot of weight.
No, we stop that. Whoa. Get on, get on.
Every end.
Hard.
Kevin Martin's being first in every end.
Rudy Ransoran will pump it to the top.
Great shot by Rudy.
Here. Yeah. Hard. Great. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rob Meakin.
Yeah, yeah. Right over, Kerry.
Hard. Straight over. Opens up that middle.
More importantly, there are 3 yellow stones out in front. Burtnyk with last rock here, having to score deuce.
Are you suggesting, Ray, that Kerry Burtnyk just hasn't been as aggressive as he might have?
No, it's execution more than anything else, I think. I mean, they're just not getting their stones placed. They're asking for come arounds and not making them, and they're asking them for tighter to the rings, and they're hanging out. It's just execution. It happens sometimes.
It's tight. Come on.
How's the line?
Oh, a little wide. It's gotta be tight.
Here it comes. Hurry.
Kerry made a great shot in the last end, and Kevin Martin just made one right behind it. You expect that from the players at this level.
Right up there. Right up.
That's a good shot.
The back one's fully exposed now. You can get to it and get a little roll.
Hack weight.
Hack weight, tap it back.
Right here.
Through the house. It's back ring. Right here.
Just through.
That one, tap it back to there and try and roll over in this area here.
They're playing it very quietly so they can maneuver this. It's the shooter, the position of the shooter that's so important.
Whoa.
Nope.
Whoa. Right up.
Nope. Nope.
Right up.
Roll it, Jeff. Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll it. Roll it.
He made a big move at the last minute.
Right there.
Just through the house.
What?
Just here.
Okay. Pump it out.
Don Walchuk, as everyone has picked up the pace just a little bit here in this 8th.
Oh, a good hack. Oh, off. Oh, come on. Got enough? I got it.
Kurt, come on.
Yeah, got enough.
Well, this is a golden opportunity for Kerry Burtnyk to get around this guard to the top of the 8-foot, top of the 4-foot.
Jeff Ryan will try and do just that.
Clean. Weight's pretty good. Whoa. Room.
It's clean.
Room. Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Yeah. Whoa.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa. No. Oh, right off.
Now, where will it sit for?
Whoa.
No, it's a great looking shot.
All right.
Top 4.
Middle of the 8-foot is really where they wanted it. Just slipped a little. It's a great shot. He just slipped a little too far. Makes it tough for Kerry to get his deuce. John Walchuk
Clean it.
freezes one on the face of it.
This rock is the key. If this can be
Line's good,
positioned,
hurry.
it will be a little harder for Kerry.
away,
Otherwise,
Kevin.
he's got lots of
We're bumping.
options.
We're by. Whoa. Stay close. Yep. Still there. Hurry. Still there. We're bumping.
Yeah,
We're bumping.
Yeah, no, but it's bumping pretty nice.
Great shot.
Shot, John.
That's the reason right there why the Yellowstone, the Burtnyk stone, was too deep. If that rock is in the middle of the 8 foot and you bump it like that, then
Not really any other choices.
Okay.
Clean.
I hear more, eh?
It's pretty good.
Whoa. More. More.
No.
Not bad.
No.
More.
Off for line. No. A lot of weight.
Both
Oh,
of us
touch
are
it.
saying it's
Moving it.
It's moving it.
a little heavier.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. Hurry. Hard. Okay.
Oh, man.
just too
Sorry,
strong.
guys.
Yeah, I think you just play this.
Huh?
Yeah, with like board weight. It'll be buried.
Yeah.
Just board weight.
Hit this, and roll over this area here. This will come back here onto this here, and this one, of course, onto that.
Hard. Heavy.
Hard.
Real hard.
Skip Stones here in this 8th. It's worth $4,500, and it's a skin that Kerry Burtnyk must have or carry over. Very nice.
He was inside. They were panicking just to get it by the guard at one point.
Sorry, Don.
Just got it started.
Turned it.
Yeah.
Caught.
I did.
He caught a finger.
That happens.
It sure does.
Draw to the 4 foot. T line.
Get in there for the second shot that might give you a chance at the skin. Kerry Burtnyk.
Bit more, I think.
This is the tricky part of the ice because you have to go out a little bit on in the white area, and then you have to wait for it, and then when it does get to the yellow area, it really moves.
What's that? It's got weight.
Clean it.
It's got weight. Oh, it's tight.
Clean it.
It's tight.
Oh, off.
Whoa. Whoa. Sit down. Whoa. Good shot.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. There was no draw to the 4 foot at all. He was just playing the guard all the way.
Off the nose, yeah.
Well, nose works.
Yeah.
That way we guard the hole, eh?
Yeah.
So looking to carry it over if he can.
Fluffing. I'm trying to talk to them.
Kevin trying the run back on the guard to promote his own rocks onto Shotstone.
No chance.
Make it very hard for Kerry.
A little more ice.
With a good shot, he could end it here. Because Kerry will have a tough time getting in if he makes his shot.
Real hard. Well.
Hard!
Hard.
Real hard! Whoa!
Whoa.
Hard!
Whoa.
Hard! Whoa!
Wow. Now it's up to you, Kerry Burtnyk, to try and stay alive.
Good shot. This could be the ball game for Kerry Burtnyk right here.
It's taking a good look at the angle of the stone in front. Probably the most difficult part of this raise is the position of that guard. It's in a tricky spot to call. It's going to go quite straight out here, I would think.
What are you throwing?
No.
Just draw?
No, no.
The other guard.
Easy?
Kerry Burtnyk and his final stone. He needs to get in, be shot, force the carry over, angle raise, catch it just right and sit there. He won't. Kevin Martin will pick up the skin, and he'll pick up the win and the bonus of $11,000. He sits at 33-1. There's still more than $12,000 to play for. Congratulations to Kevin Martin.
I chose the College of the Rockies because I want a job and a life. After studying, I want to get outdoors in a safe community that offers a quality of life you don't get in the city. My friends and I wanted a college that offered more than just an education. At the College of the Rockies, I live and learn in one of the most spectacular settings in the world, the Canadian Rocky Mountains.
Speed Pro Signs Plus is your one-stop advertising center, providing your business with all of the promotional materials you need, like boat graphics, instant promotional banners, vehicle lettering and graphics, storefront signs, plywood and plastic signs, plus a full line of printing. Speed Pro is the largest chain of sign stores in Canada, offering all of the advertising products your business needs. Look for the Speed Pro nearest you.
At Speed Pro.
We should get Jennifer a Barbie snooze up. Oh, I know she'll love a Sailor Moon. Of course, Kyle and his dinosaurs. I love you, Snoozem.
Christmas is cool at Kmart.
Ho, ho, ho. Give your handyman the VersaPack Combo Pack. Cordless tools that give him so much power, it just may be too much of a good thing. Get the Cordless Combo Pack. Powered by VersaPack, built by Black & Decker. You can use an ordinary saw and see the line after you cut, or see the line while you're cutting with the new Woodhawk. The only circular saw with a sight line window. See what you've been missing with the Woodhawk. Built by Black & Decker.
Welcome back to Cranbrook. And well, he's untouchable now. Kevin Martin clinches the championship for 97. He sits at 33-1. He is our McCain TSN Skins Game champion with more than $12,000 still to play for in the 9th and 10th ends. But so far, this weekend, he has won $46,900.
Should be one more present under that tree now.
I would think. We'll add a little more to the pot and play for $5,400 here in this 9th. And once again, it's the Yellow Stones, the Burtnyk Stones. He has the last rock, so he'll look to score the 2.
There's still a fair amount of money available, Vic. That's for sure. It really has been a matter of in this game is that Kevin Martin is really have out execution them. They just made more shots. If that occurs on a regular basis, you usually beat your opposition, and that's what's happening here.
I'm always very impressed with Don Bartlett, but again today, these first stones have been positioned exactly where they wanted them.
I'll say he's had that 6 to 8 inch area just in his pocket.
So numbers are great, yes, but also it's just the fact that time after time the rock is in exactly the right spot, not even an inch here or there.
Way back. Oh, we gotta go hard.
Keith Fenton.
That's going.
Right up, guys. Right up.
Okay, Keith.
Shot.
We've seen this exact same play every end. Don Bartlett short, Kerry trying to get the rock beside it. It's a little bit longer in some cases, and then the long guard by Kevin Martin. And then after that situation,
Way wide. Not even in the game. Not very much weight.
No, it's over.
Got a curl, guys.
Kevin's been able to get in first.
Get on. It's got a curl. Okay. Here it comes. Yep. Hurry.
All right, so let's change things up then if you're Burtnyk, if it isn't working. And but I mean, it's the strategies you suggested, it's their execution. But, all right, we saw first end when Martin had the hammer, Linda. First one went short. He went right away. So should Burtnyk change him up? No, let's go. Get in there.
Well, part of the problem is in the first end, the guards were a little longer. When Bartlett puts that first stone so tight, the come-arounds aren't easy, and that's why Keith has been forced into some fairly tough shots. Now, maybe during an end or two, Kerry could have tried different things. In the last end, Ray and I both thought maybe they could try and open up the front area by playing a tap instead. But Ray makes a huge point. You can second guess all day. If you don't make the shot that's called, there's no point in second guessing it, because it could be the best strategy in the world, but you still have to make the shots.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, I think Kerry, the last end coming this way, he made a play to maybe change the strategy a little bit, and then the guys at the other end wanted to play it the same way, because he was going to tap that rock, black rock, which Don Bartlett has been placing absolutely perfect. It was in the same spot that rock is right there, as a matter of fact, the short one, but they didn't do that. I thought that would be a good call, because with the yellow rock, with it hit on the nose, it would have been outside, and it would have been in the free guard zone area, and you can't remove it. So you have one rock there that's yours in the control zone.
It's quiet.
Okay. No. Line's a little tight, too. Hurry.
No hard anymore for this cast.
No, off. Right off. Right off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not getting by.
Hey, Rick.
All right.
Stop, 8.
Rudy Ramcharan, he struggled a little bit in the semifinal win over Guy Hemmings, but his shooting has been more consistent today.
Room. Gonna need it. Wait for it. Light. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, now, come on. Hard. Hurry. Come on. Straight up. Hurry hard.
Straight up.
Okay.
The interesting scenario here, Vic, is that in all three cases, in all the games, the team that had the choice chose the yellow stones. And in all those games, the black stones have won.
Single-handedly get this
So
one,
that
too.
says something about the stone situation. We do know the dark stones run black, run a little bit straighter, but maybe that's an advantage, not a disadvantage.
Down a little.
Okay, we've got a lot of room, though. No, wow. Wow.
It's going to need the weight.
We got no weight, no line. You have something to raise, right? Bounce that one off him.
Yeah. Hurry. No, that's good, Don. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
Molson NHL tonight comes your way Monday at 7:30 Eastern Time. Dallas and the Maple Leafs in Toronto. The Leafs coming off a win over Los Angeles Saturday night. Rob Meekin
playing the Rays.
As we play for $5,400 here in this ninth end.
By itself.
Never. Never.
shot.
Throw board weight. Hit this one near the nose. Okay?
What's that going to do?
What are we doing?
Shoot and see what happens.
I'm hoping that it comes across the face and does this type of stuff. Kicks this thing around.
Board weight?
Board, yeah. Board weight, yeah.
That's what $33,100 will allow you to do.
Hurry.
There's a few angles there they have to make.
Wow.
And let's not forget a trip back next year, Vic.
Exactly, when we're playing for $100,000 in total prize money in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Open up some room here.
You said hit it on the nose.
Sorry, Don.
Huh?
Been some mistakes by the thirds. We've talked about a couple of guards. Don Walchuk
You like
missed
the guard
one,
or the
though,
off?
did catch something.
Guard.
And one by Jeff Ryan that was miscalled, actually on a line, a sweeping call.
Oh.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Wall.
Wall.
Clean it.
Clean.
Clean it. Clean it. Clean.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, good rock.
What do you think?
Huh?
We can go into here. I don't mind that.
Don Walchuk. Does he want to get shots
good.
going under this? Can he get?
Okay, well then.
If they can get it tight to the guard, they definitely can get shot.
No.
Go pretty quick.
Okay, hurry. Line's great.
Come on, Kevin. Come on, guys.
Now it's everybody.
Come on, hard.
Great shot.
Terrific to get it there, but you're right. He could have gotten enough of the four with the weight.
Okay.
Burtnyk needing to score the deuce, has one.
Out there.
You can overlap the guard, in other words, overlap the black long stone. You'll take away the bump up on the rock in the forefoot.
Halfway.
It's okay.
Clean.
It's clean.
Yep. Yeah.
You want this to curl now. Try and get it a little bit behind this black
Come
stone.
on, all the way. Get past this one. Come on.
Want to get it by that one if you can.
Hurry hard. Hurry hard.
Okay.
Take that raise away from him. Another foot would be perfect.
So it's time for the big shot.
Yeah, coming off the outside one.
What's that?
Now, Skips have had some tough shots today, let's remember.
Want to hit this stand?
And this angle is pretty tough, Ray.
He can make these things look simple sometimes.
Oh. Walk it. What's close?
Way off that. Same shot he just played. He's going to play it if we don't.
Sure. Okay.
Play off this one, same shot he just tried.
The out or the in?
I think play the in. Play the same thing he just played.
Gripper's losing all kinds of stuff.
across. Uh-oh. And through.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. They thought about hitting their own stone and
That hit? Doesn't matter.
making the black shot, but
Yeah.
Okay, try to run it onto that.
Well, it's not there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
just.
Yeah, it'll only be a heavy draw.
Well, okay. We can even come off ours, eh? No, we can't.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
No, we can't.
Heavy draw. Heavy draw. Had to bump it in there.
$5,400 is the skin. Final stone for Kevin Martin.
It's there. Hurry.
He's sitting
Whoa.
second shot.
Whoa.
Oh, clean.
Yep, hard, really hard.
Hard.
Real hard.
Hard.
Hard. Real hard.
Bartlett,
Hard.
Ramcharan,
Hard.
bump it up.
No.
Just grilled a bit too much.
Won't get there, so
Finish good.
Burtnyk get in there now for the 2 and pick up the skin.
let's just bite the what he can see of the forefoot. Just got to catch this part of the forefoot as you see it.
For the 2 and for the skin, $5,400.
You play some bond spills for that, Linda. So.
That's right. We've seen Kerry make some huge draws this weekend.
It's a lot of success in the 9th and yesterday when he made a great draw to get himself in a position to go on to the 10th.
It's good.
Ultimately, the shootout.
Clean.
He was probably preparing himself for this possibility throughout this end.
Beacon Fenton now jump all over it. Gotta have a piece of the 4. Get it to the yellow and you've got $5,400. Jeff Ryan is there too. Grab some of that yellow. Grab some of that green. $5,400. That'll make him feel a little better. Gary Burtnyk will play for $6,900 when we come back to Cranbrook.
This sports break is brought to you by 3M Canada, imagining the unthinkable and developing the unknown. That's 3M Innovation at Work.
Hi, everybody. Brendan Connor again in the TSN newsroom. We're getting ready for Sports Desk, half an hour's time, 6:30 Eastern. Let's tell you about the one NHL game from this afternoon, though. It was the Panthers and the Caps, and it was in Miami, 3-1 Florida in the second. Adam Oates stopping here, hitting Chris Simon, the Joe Juno. Nice goal there. Caps trail 3-2, though. They tied at 3, but Radek Dvorak will get the puck to Gagne in the slot, and he lets it go quickly and beats Billy Ranford, and the Panthers back on top 4-3. It's 4-4 late in the third. Mark Sonorti leaves Steve Washburn in the slot. He scores the winner right there. Panthers win it by a score of 5-4, and Florida very much needed a home win. That is just their 4th home win at the Miami Arena this year. Once again, Sports Desk up at 6:30 Eastern, tell you about all the NFL, including the Packers clinching their division and a bye in the playoffs.
Ralph? Ralph, come here. Give me a hand. Good boy. Thanks.
For those of us with only 2 hands, Scotch Brand introduces new pop-up tape strips. Scotch pop-up tape strips free up both hands, so wrapping has never been easier. New pop-up tape strips from Scotch Brand. Great ideas that stick.
Why get a buffer just to polish a weather vane? Why buy a drill if you just want to hang mini blinds? Why buy a sander just to unstick a door? Why struggle with a hacksaw just to cut a closet organizer? Wouldn't it be better to have one tool that handles all those jobs and more? Then why not trust the rotary tool more than 10 million people already rely on? The Dremel rotary tool. Ask anyone who knows. It's the real deal. Also available cordless.
What is Kellogg's Mueslix?
Mueslix cereal has home-baked tastes like delicious apple crisp. Mueslix is an abundance of textures. Ingredients like crispy flakes of whole grain, flavors of fruit, cascades of nuts, and crunchy granola. And now we bring you Kellogg's new Apple Crisp Mueslix. Kellogg's Mueslix. Wake up to home-baked taste.
Househead, Hogline having a good time here in this Cranbrook Curling Club. Martin's total, including his 33,000, is his 11,000 bonus for winning. Kerry Burtnyk, you're not going to win this, but you pick up 5,400, and you've got 24,400 right now as a total for the weekend. Leaves to, hey, you got to be feeling good about that.
Oh, sure. That's not bad for a couple of games on a weekend and a nice trip to a great city.
Yeah, you know, Kerry, it's Don Bartlett really got his stones placed so well that you kind of were chasing them the whole game. I mean, it was execution, really.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they've played a great game, and I think my guys have played very well, too. And, you know, we just had a couple things go against us. And, I mean, that's the way this game works, is it can turn around on a dime.
You made a wonderful draw here to get the money, the $5,400 in 9.
Yeah, we had thrown this shot about 3 or 4 ends ago, and actually got it to touch the forefoot, which wasn't quite enough, or maybe even way back in the first end. And so at least we knew what we were doing, and the sweepers judged it perfectly, like they have the last couple games.
And with Jeff helping out, you'll bite enough of the 4 for the skin and the money. And we finally saw a little bit of smiles and relief. Congratulations on a wonderful weekend. We'll let you go, and when we start it up, we'll play for $6,900. Thanks, Kerry.
Okay, thanks a lot.
And just a reminder, we will be in Thunder Bay next weekend for the JVC TSN Women's Skins game. Heather Houston is the defending champion from Thunder Bay. Sandra Schmerler is there. She's the reigning Canadian champion. Shannon Clybrink is an invitee as the loser in the Olympic trials last week in Brandon. And Allison Goring from the Bayview Club in Toronto gets an invitation. She was the top money winner, Linda, on the women's tour this season.
A terrific field, and of course we'll have a chance to congratulate Sandra and her team on their wonderful efforts representing Canada now at the Olympics, and also congratulations to Shannon's team, Shannon Clybrink, who was runner-up at that event. We know the people in Thunder Bay do a terrific job, so we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, they just had a wonderful time there with Doug Smith and his committee.
Right up, boys. Right in.
Last year, and I'm sure it'll be the same this year. It was a terrific weekend.
Okay, tight's good.
So Martin will look to score the 2 to win the skin, and it's $6,900.
It's a good one. Huh? Where are you going? Guard?
Just around it.
Actually, Kevin asked for it in front, but...
Oh, heavy, too.
Heavy?
Coming in, Kevin. Coming in.
A lot of weight.
Hurry, hurry. Hard. Hard for line. Oh, too heavy. Hurry. Hurry. No. All right.
Wasn't bad. It came down, eh?
Kevin Martin needs the 2 points to pick up the skin, the $6,900.
I like this.
Add to his total.
Here.
Okay.
Well, there's always a couple of ways to play the 10th end. When you're Kerry Burtnyk, you can try and make it difficult for Kevin to set up his 2. If it's a carryover, then you go for the draw to the button for the final skin.
No, still going back.
That's sort of the option he's playing, a more open end rather than putting up a guard.
It almost looks like he's decided to take this through and let's draw and see if I can outdraw you. I kind of thought he might play the 8th end that way too. Not big time open, but that's why I liked his original call, tapping that rock back and not getting himself into trouble. That he's had such great luck, especially in the 9th end.
That's right.
A lot of weight again.
You know, to outdraw his opposition. You saw it yesterday, so.
Hurry.
This end of the game, you heard Kevin Martin mention that Kerry gets tough usually at the end of the game. When he gets draw weight, he's very tough, and it looked like he obviously has it. So, but hindsight's a wonderful thing, as we all know.
Yeah.
Go here. Yeah.
If you're sitting at home wondering why he's hitting this and why he wasn't doing these things earlier, he's definitely made a conscious decision to play this end wide open and try and get it into a shootout to draw the button for $6,900 for $7,000.
You're throwing in the extra 100, are you?
Yeah, I am. I usually do that to round it off.
Something to trip over. Throwing a lot more.
I saw Mr. Grandy from McCain out here passing around French fries, hoping some people will buy it for extra 100.
Let's go in turn, Rude. Might bust a little more.
Rudy's going to change his stones. They're playing a come around, and sometimes players will have one stone they feel is a little bit straighter or a little bit more curl, so they'll pick the one they would want to throw for a particular shot.
Lots of weight.
Okay.
No, weight's good.
Line's pretty good.
Lots of weight.
No, it's not lots of weight.
Line's real good. Hurry. Hurry for line.
I got it. I got it.
I'll tell you what. As a lead player, I know you're as proud as can be of somebody like Bartlett and his performance today. He just hasn't stopped.
No, he just played sensationally well. You know, he really
Yeah, irregular.
I think what I really like about him, and I don't know if you can do it right, his encouragement to his other sweeper as he's sweeping so hard. He's encouraging all the players that are sweeping and calling that they're going to make that the best shot they can make it.
When I'm sweeping, then I can hardly breathe. Never mind talk.
Right up.
Nice shot.
By Rob Beacon.
In turn, come around again.
For Rudy Ramcharan.
Clocks are ticking down, as you see behind the players. There are still timeouts left in this game.
Back.
Well, if you can.
Yeah, we can.
Well,
oh, it's just hanging.
Should bus coming in. Hurry. Hurry.
Throw it.
Hack weight. Hack weight.
Okay.
Lean. Yeah.
Jeff Ryan.
Hard.
Tight.
Hard.
Whoa.
One more.
A little inside flip as well.
Nice shot.
And now a timeout has been called by the Martin team. So that's the first of three.
Huh? Freeze. Freeze? Yeah.
It's interesting because Kevin,
how many do we have left?
Kevin could play this to go to the shootout as well, but it looks like he's still trying to get the deuce, you know.
That's right. He could just try and pick the rock out or run back the front one.
Run back the front one, sure, absolutely. But he's still trying to score his two. And be careful not to give up a steal in doing so.
Weight's close.
Okay. Line's good. Little tight.
Little big, if anything.
Okay. Hurry. Room.
Lots of weight.
We got room.
Lots of weight.
Clean.
Lots of weight, Kevin.
Okay. Clean. Hurry.
We're bumping. Hurry.
Hard. We gotta get by though. Okay. Whoa. Nice shot.
Shot, Don.
Very nice.
I've been keeping track of the draw weight the entire game, and the ice has actually held up fairly well for the speed of the ice. We've said that brushing is the key. If you can stay on the stone, you can get it to carry, as opposed to when it finishes, sometimes they die. So the ice has held up pretty well today.
Clean it, clean it. Lots of weight. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Clean.
Clean it.
All the way in, clean. Clean all the way in, Rob.
Losing its handle.
It's okay.
Rock.
Okay.
Get out of my way.
Another timeout called by Martin, so that's number 2.
Well, want to lock one this way?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
What else were you thinking of?
Not much.
What else were you thinking of? We're gonna hopefully we'll end up with a shot to get one, huh?
Yeah, we got the out turn, the in turn, come around yet.
Don Walchuk. Last of the
Wait's there.
third stones.
Okay. I'm tight.
Here in his 10th and playing for 6,900.
Line's better.
Yeah, line's good.
Line's good.
Not too deep.
We're heavy.
We'll get a good look at the time here for this draw.
Are we?
They're saying
T-line.
heavy.
Hurt.
Should be close to T-line at that speed.
Bye, goodbye.
Oh, wow.
I'd say that's pretty close to perfect draw weight.
Certainly is. He was actually trying to play in front of that stone, though. He was trying to put it almost across from the other black one, just in the 8-foot and slightly in front of that yellow stone. This gives Kerry Burtnyk a chance to hit this and roll away.
Kerry has to be careful where the shooter goes here. He doesn't want to set up a hit and roll back for Kevin Martin.
Hit. Clean. Oh. Hit. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Okay. Right up. Roll it.
Wants it away from there.
And he'll roll it full 12. And Burtnyk still has his 1 point. Needed to steal, covered, and fighting the top 4.
Just off the nose, eh?
Just off, yeah.
Just off.
The run back, just off the nose, straight back, yellow onto black, black onto yellow. Hitting that yellow stone back onto the black one.
Board. Yep. Hurt. Real hard. Whoa. Hard. 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 Whoa. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Ah. Roll, roll. Roll, roll. Relax, relax. Hard, 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 hard. Hard. That's good. That's good enough.
Yeah, sure.
Couple of options now for Martin.
Sorry.
The black rock now is in a position that can be driven back onto the Yellowstone, and that was the comment by Kerry. This stone here now, of course, could be driven back into this area here, and 2 could be scored.
I guess if I
So
off a rub.
Kerry's trying to think about getting another stone in play.
You guys like that?
Time out.
That's the first
Guard and let him
for
throw
Burtnyk.
that. Yeah, he's got to stick too, yeah. This is a hard shot, you know.
I have an etch
even if I make it,
sketch at
still
home
got
that I
that.
work on, you know.
Well, that's the secret. I'll have to ask for one of those for Christmas.
You fight the boys for it, do you?
Yeah, well, they're into the computers now.
You
Well,
make
yeah,
this.
but if I make this, he's still got bang, double. Right? Doesn't he?
I like that.
Like this? This is a lot harder for me to make than the guard.
What do you like, Jeff? Yeah?
Okay. Well, I think even if I come in, he's still got it, so.
Well, he's going to leave Kevin and run back for 2. He's going to play the guard, protect the short black stone. He's going to leave this here as opposed to trying to get another stone here and guard out here to take that away from Kevin.
It's funny, I think Jeff Ryan wanted to come in, Linda. Put the second stone in. Why don't they? Is that the...
No. Kerry thought the run back double might still be there. But positioning of his rock would be tough, so he's gambling. He's gambling that the run back, the long angle one, won't be made.
And also that Kevin has a stick on the run back to get his deuce.
Final stone. Kerry Burtnyk looking to steal the skin of $6,900.
How's the line? Fine.
Line's fine.
Finish it. Yep.
Yep.
Not hard.
Okay.
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 Good shot. There it is. Just before Kevin throws his stick, we have split screens, telestrators, rocket ships going to Mars, and people on the moon. How come somebody can't make a Christmas tree stand?
Where'd you have that? Here?
My Christmas tree fell down. I put it up Thursday night. I phoned home today. It's fallen down. Can't somebody make a Christmas tree stand? Just thought I'd get away from the game for a minute.
Did it have anything to do with the two boys fighting over the angel on the top?
No, it didn't have. I was sturdy when I left. Here's the angle raise.
Burtnyk team can only watch. Kerry preparing himself. Might have a carryover, might have a draw to the button if this isn't made.
Whoa. Score the two. He wins the skin of $6,900. Bartlett, Ramsharon have all been watching it now. Got it. Stick.
No.
No, look at that. Oh, my. Can you imagine that? How many times have you ever seen a stone?
Just a 12-foot rock.
Well, they've had a great weekend. Everyone here in Cranbrook sold out. They've saw some wonderful curling. Burtnyk finishes big, but not quite as big as Kevin Martin.
You're never too young or too old to enjoy the fresh squeezed taste of McCain Premium Frozen Concentrated Orange Juice. McCain uses the concentrated juice of 14 premium oranges in every can, 100% pure juice. It also comes in 3 more refreshing and nutritious orange varieties for your family to enjoy. Here's to happiness, life, and family. From McCain.
May I take your order, please?
Spicy chicken sandwich. Wendy's Spicy Chicken is made with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices. It has a spicy hit that'll warm you up.
Yes?
Whatever the weather. I'll have what he's having.
If you want to play in this game, you'd better be prepared to go all the way. And no matter where your game takes you, MasterCard will be there. Because no other card is accepted in more places worldwide than MasterCard. Not Visa, not American Express. The official card of the NHL, MasterCard. Accepted across North America and around the world.
Next year in St. John's, Kevin Martin is with Ray.
Kevin, congratulations. Obviously a nice feeling, a little extra money for Christmas. A good curling game.
It was very good, yeah. Actually, I think Don Bartlett kind of set up everything for us. You know, he was tight to the house all game, and that's pretty important in the skins game.
Yeah, we were saying upstairs that Don really played well. He got everything in the right position, and then the shots that followed were executed well.
Actually, yeah, it was a good game. Rudy put a lot of important freezes in there, and it was good effort, and it was fun, and it ended up pretty interesting, too.
One of the interesting things is, too, you and I talked earlier in the week about the rocks, you know, and you were saying that you really felt the Yellowstones would have the advantage, but the Blackstones won 3 times in a row.
And actually, it's funny, we talked about that before the game. It seems like once it got to swinging more, the Yellows were swinging so much that everybody was racking all the time. You saw that quite a bit in today's game. Burtnyk's team were racking quite a bit. Turns out, yeah, that being a little straighter ends up being a little better in the end, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of money in the last 2 ends. It's too bad it was over a little bit early as far as our viewers are concerned and for the excitement. But that's big money for those last 2 ends.
Oh, it is. It is. It's fun to play for about 12, 13 minutes for 10 grand. It's kind of nice.
It sure is. Well, Kevin, it's been a great show. Once again, Linda, Kevin Martin bounced on the scene in the 1990s and showed why he's the top team in our country.
Well, he didn't quite get the last skin in this game, but a terrific weekend for the Kevin Martin team. This game winning $33,100, and we'll be back with the closing ceremonies.
In 1988, Steve and Gina McDonald began their search for something better. A cozy family community large enough to support their dream. They started with a used sewing machine, and in 5 years, the dream grew into an international success. It all happened in Cranbrook. There are now 4 generations of McDonald's in Cranbrook. None of them miss the city much. Cranbrook, British Columbia. It's not a secret anymore.
The Transformer is definitely a better brush.
Come on, hard!
The new Cordura head makes it easier to sweep. 8 enders improve the bumper so it's practically unbreakable. The head adjusts right or left so you can sweep on either side of the rock.
To all the teams, we thank them very much for a wonderful weekend of curling. To Guy Hemmings and his team from the Saint-Lambert Curling Club in Montreal, a winner of 69.50. To Wayne Madaw, a 2-time defending champ, who goes home with 9,800. To Kerry Burtnyk, who had to refocus, as Madaw did, as Kevin Martin, after the Olympic trials. Thank you very much for an entertaining weekend. You'll go home with 31,350.
All right.
And to Kevin Martin, a 2-time Canadian champion, I don't know if this takes away any of the sting of losing a berth at Nagano, but you'll be able to buy a lot of Nagano souvenirs with it. $46,900, sir. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce some very important people who make this skins game happen. Would you please welcome the Vice President of Programming for TSN, Mr. Keith Pelly. Mr. Jack Kershaw, who is the General Chairman of the Organizing Committee, and thank you to his 150 volunteers as well. And the Manager for Western Canada for McCain Foods, Tom Grande. And Tom, if you can get the check, please. This is one big stuffed McCain potato. This is for $46,900 to Kevin Martin, Don Walchuk, Rudy Rumcharan, and Don Bartlett from the Otwell Curling Club in Edmonton. And they are coming back next year to St. John's, Newfoundland, when the total prize money will be $100,000. Congratulations. Kevin, would you come and join me for a second? I'm sure, like us, you have been thrilled to be here in Cranbrook.
Yeah, there's some important words. Thank you, Cranbrook. That was awesome. I'd like to say that this is a very, very class event, and thank you to McCain and TSN. You've done a wonderful job. And Jack, what can I say? If everybody in Canada could have been here, they should have been here, because we have had a pile of fun. Maybe a little too much as a player, but we've had a pile of fun, and we appreciate it. Actually, it's nice when Kerry and I can take care of each other at night, and that way we're even in the morning. I'd like to congratulate Kerry's team, though. Wonderful game, guys. And, of course, to our team. Great playing, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Linda, this is my first trip to Cranbrook. I know you have a summer home in the area. It's all about discovering Cranbrook. We have, and Cranbrook, we thank you very much.
In the dark when it comes to getting jobs done? Not anymore with the new Bossman Light Driver 2, the screwdriver with a built-in flashlight. It sheds light on household tasks and gives you a free hand to get the job done right. Don't keep yourself in the dark. Look for the new Bossman Light Driver 2 at these stores today. Makes a great Christmas gift.
Oh, great. TV spokesperson, my long-distance savings plan. There are just so many restrictions. Can you show me the way?
Get the most savings plan from Sprint Canada.
Call any day, anytime to anywhere in Canada for just 15 cents a minute.
No more waiting for nighttime or weekends? No minimums? Free at last!
Well, almost. Huh? It's still 15 cents a minute.
Oh, right.
Next!
Get the most for the least from Sprint Canada. Call 1-800-THE-MOST today.
CM Oliver has been growing client wealth since 1907. CM Oliver offers you a wide range of investment and financial planning services. CM Oliver offers you this timely financial planning tip to help your future grow. Start to nurture it now. Look to CM Oliver. Just call 1-888-CMO-1907 or visit our website. CM Oliver, growing client wealth since 1907.
Old Spice. It's all in how you use it.
A cough or sore throat? Aren't you glad you have friends? Like Fisherman's Friend medicated lozenges. They even make nasal passages feel clearer. So try Fisherman's Friend medicated lozenges with over 100 years of effectiveness.
Well, I don't think there have been many times we've seen a stone in the 12-foot count for $6,900, but it did for Kerry Burtnyk as he wins the final two skins. Good finish, big finish, but you fell behind early and couldn't recover.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin's team played great today, and you know, I was proud of my guys. They played really well, but unfortunately, they made a couple bigger shots than we did, and but we fought back and at least won some money, and we're going to go home pretty happy.
Sure, and I don't doubt that Ray and Linda, we can all second guess, but the suggestion was from them that you may have tried to play it a little more open, tried to force the carryovers a little more.
Oh, that's maybe one of the possibilities. Our team is pretty aggressive to begin with, and we felt that we wanted to be aggressive against Kevin, and today it didn't work.
We thank you very much. It was a great weekend, and we look forward. I know you head out now on the playdown trail, and it's going to be in Winnipeg this year, so you have to refocus again.
Yeah, that's right. We've got our zone playdowns coming up in about a week, and there's going to be a lot of hungry teams wanting to beat us, so hopefully we can refocus and start working towards the provincials and such.
Kerry, give our sincere thanks to your team. As always, they're great help to us.
Thanks a lot, Vic.
Thanks very much, Kerry. Just a reminder, next weekend we'll be in Thunder Bay for the JVC TSN Women's Skins game. Heather Houston is the defending champion. Sandra Schmerler, Canadian champion. Shannon Clybrink coming off a loss in the Olympic trials final. And Allison Goring, the top money winner on the women's tour. Coming right up, Sports Desk. Get caught up on all the day's activities. There's golf, lots of NFL football, of course. Teams trying to get ready for the playoffs. Brendan Connor will have it for you. Congratulations to Kevin Martin. He is the big winner of the 97 McCain TSN Skins game, $46,900. Our sincere thanks to Jack Kershaw and his organizing committee, to everyone here in Cranbrook for a wonderful weekend. Now, on behalf of Linda, Ray, and our entire crew, I'm Vic Roeder. Thanks for joining us. Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage is right here on TSN.
See it, live it. TSN.
The Leafs and the Stars, live from Toronto on TSN.
Uh-oh,
know the old spider sense is tingling for this edition of TSN Sports Desk, because I've got the feeling the Panthers might capitalize on Bill Ranford getting the nod. The Pistons trying to deny the Raptors from busting off that 15-game slide. It's a battle of former Brier champs at the TSN Skins game, while in the battle of the Bays, the Pack looking to clinch a bye in the playoffs. The Steelers dive at the chance to be alone atop the AFC Central. And Mike Weir is majoring in birdies at the PGA's Q School. So you know what? You better put on your game face, your game hat, and your game whatever, because our highlights will have the whole place jumping. Sports Desk coming up next.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome again to TSN Sports Desk for a Sunday. I'm Brendan Connor. Glad you're along for the show and hope you enjoyed the curling. We'll get to more of that in a moment and some post-game comments, but let us begin with the lone NHL game from this afternoon. We'll start with the struggling Florida Panthers, and I mean struggling because they're mired in a 4-game winless streak as they finished up this home-and-home set with the Washington Capitals. Now, they lost Friday, the Panthers did, at the new MCI Center in Washington, even though the Caps did